Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Barrel Roll Newscast.
We're full.
We are a little full today.
Where do we find these people?
On the street.
You.
And in our hearts.
You come. You come.
Yeah.
We need special guests.
I use back forward punch.
There was supposed to be 5 of us, but now
Get over it.
there's only There was supposed to be 5, now there's only 4 of us.
That's
so
fine. I'm good with that.
That's okay because
We're full.
we're out of room. So if you guys want to introduce yourselves, just your
What's
first
your name?
name, last name, Twitter account, if you want.
I'll plug my Twitter account.
Then you don't.
Get out. Just kidding. Please stay.
My name's Harrison.
You play games?
I play games.
There you go.
What's your
And I
profession?
watch movies. What's
I
my
feel-
profession?
Your profession is gamer.
I'm a gamer.
Wait, I don't like using that word. What?
Yeah, you really don't.
I'm a huge anti.
Don't get into this with him.
You don't like the word gamer?
Not even a little bit.
What word do you prefer?
Game player.
Guy who plays games.
Enthusiast about games.
Just a video game professional?
Sure.
We don't get paid though.
No, we're professionals.
And then this is.
I'm Chris, or Dingy to some.
There we go.
Apparently, I'll see how long I'm gonna call you Chris for.
You won't last long.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Yep.
I am a PS3 player. Nothing else.
Oh, that's right. I do have another Xbox person here.
Who cares? I play everything.
So do
We're
I.
on the opposite side of the couch, although they can hold their hands when they talk about it.
No, let's
It's
not.
the PlayStation.
Let's not.
And of course, I'm Nick, and that's Tony.
This is Tony.
You know us if you watch us at all. So.
P.S.
We have special guests today because we're doing some extra stuff.
Post
Post
content.
newscasting. So we decided to fill out our
Filling our hearts.
It's like The View, but with dudes.
Oh shit! I gotta get out. Oh, no. Bad.
So let's all talk about our feelings. Or what we're playing. Does that work?
Yeah, The View with video games works.
That's what I mean. So what we're playing.
What are you playing?
Who do we start with? This is the.
We should roll the dice.
They're in my room. That's a lot of work.
Crap. My phone's over there.
Yeah.
Paper, scissors.
No.
You start.
We'll go that direction.
Harrison, go.
This is gonna be a long cast anyways.
Yes,
Get it long cast.
It will.
I'm playing a lot of Soul Calibur 5.
5.
And think about that for a second. 1, 2, anyway. And
liking it, enjoying
Thoughts? Questions?
it's okay. It survives on its multiplayer. The single player is kind of.
Should I just stay with Soul Calibur 2?
Same Soul Calibur 4.
4, 5,
Soul
4.
Calibur 4. Like Soul Calibur 4, every character had a story basically, or somewhat of a story, and then this one is just you play as like 3 different guys.
I guess. Yeah.
I finished the story in like 3 hours.
Wow.
And then now it's just multiplayer.
And now it's just multiplayer. Now it's just multiplayer, and then creating characters that look like Mortal Kombat characters.
See, when I played Soul Calibur, what would have been 4, I guess? Is that the one with Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Yoda for some of us. But
Yoda. I had both because my friend downloaded them both.
Ah.
When I did that, I ended up making characters that are like from Metal Gear or like it's a Pokemon guys. It's Pikachu. Like, but Pikachu doesn't have nunchucks.
I always make my guy that looks like really cool, and then the rest of them are just eccentric, crazy people.
Jokes.
And then there's the one guy who's just stat-based because you get the armor that's got all the good stats in 4. But it looks ridiculous if you put it all together. So there's that one guy that has all that stuff on too, and it's just like
The samurai pants and
the samurai
the
pants.
lightsaber
Yeah.
and
That
a
never made
bow. And a bow.
Yeah.
I never did that. I was just Voldo.
Yeah, you were always just Voldo.
Voldo's effective if you button mash.
No, there's
It always threw
strategy to
people
Voldo.
off when you're not facing.
Yeah, you turn the wrong way and then
And
he
then I
does
hit
that
you.
weird little dance thing.
Yeah, that's his technique. He does that.
That would confuse a person during a fight.
It confuses me.
You start dancing and acting like a creep.
Yeah.
So it's like that bear from Tekken.
Yeah.
So Soul Calibur 5, that's a good game, I guess.
Yeah.
It's okay.
How does the guest character feel like?
I actually haven't played as Ezio
He's awesome.
yet. Is he?
Ezio.
I haven't played as him yet.
He's got a crossbow. That's my best. That's the best feature about him.
Still not Link.
No, that's why I said Soul Calibur 2. Because obviously it's
Is that
the best.
3?
No, 2.
It was for the game.
3 never had a guest character.
Oh, no wonder I didn't buy it.
Yep. No one had no interest in it.
So, anything else? Soul Calibur?
I played the demo for Kingdoms of Amalur.
Amalur.
I played that. Yeah, it's good.
Reckoning.
It's
Reckoning. It was okay. Like I liked playing it. I wouldn't buy it, just because. I don't know.
It's another
I'm
long.
already so far into Skyrim.
I was just gonna say it's
I think
another long
Skyrim is one of
RPG
them.
Yeah,
Skyrim.
it's just too long for me. And Mass Effect 3 is
coming out
in
like now.
Yay!
tomorrow.
Gold.
So
Wait, no.
Tuesday.
Yes, soon.
6.
Mine's from in the wind.
comes out on the 3rd, doesn't it?
No,
Oh no,
6.
it's 3/6. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it comes out on the 6th. So.
No,
whatever.
not 6-3, not 6-3.
And that's like 40 hours of gameplay. So I'm like.
Easy. Yeah.
If not more.
It'll have more. That's probably just like basic story, 40 hours type of
Yeah.
thing. So.
And then
Have you
you're
played the
set.
demo for that yet?
No.
A lot more
So-
action.
Yeah.
Yep. There's still RPG stuff in it, but
There'll be a lot more. I think the demo was just like, look at all the fancy new fighting mechanics we've thrown in now.
and try the multiplayer. That's
mechanics.
kind of broken.
I didn't even try the multiplayer.
It's broken.
I could care less.
I'll play it once.
It's Mass
Yeah.
Effect. I don't really care about the multiplayer.
My only concern is that it's Galaxy at War, and they're saying that it ties in with the single player. Yet they haven't talked about what it ties into.
You have to wait and buy the game.
But I'm buying the game anyway.
Or get it from space.
That one's gone already. They've got like one left,
Yeah, well, go get it.
and it's not even in Canada.
Go.
It's,
They should have put it in Canada.
you would
Like,
think it's in
like,
Canada.
You think they'd launch it straight from Edmonton?
Wait, yeah, we're.
That's
you know,
the
parts of
seriously. Like I would just tie it to like a balloon and like go.
And we said we'd do that for our own advertising.
I've-
Blow up balloons and just let them go.
And then chase after them because you want your game back.
No, there would be games attached to
It'd be
this.
It's like stickers and like a thumb drive that we sketched out like
Yeah.
a logo off and we wrote on the Sharpie. Go to this website, it's on a memory stick. Bookmarks there.
So the demo, yeah. From what people like, I enjoy it, but a lot of people are, it's a younger person's Skyrim kind of thing. Easier
Yeah,
Skyrim.
yeah.
It's very colorful
The
for what it
combat-
is.
yeah.
the combat mechanics are so like cool. Like
Yeah.
I was a mage kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like just all the combos and stuff that I could do with just like
Magic.
magic.
I even said that to Tony. It's the one game where I'd actually play a magic person.
Yeah.
Well, when I was playing the demo on the PC, I did that as well, where I'd like do a couple of moves,
And then,
and
you're
then the person will knock away, and then I'd be like, "This is my Marvel vs. Capcom 3 training, super!" At the end of a combo, and everything would get destroyed. I like that part of it.
Well, if you want, if I ever finish the game, I'll lend it to you.
It's one of those.
Cool.
If I
If you ever finish
You
it.
start to sound like me.
I literally thought the game was done, and then it kept going. I'm like, oh, I was doing so good. So,
That's good.
anything else? Yes, no, yeah,
Nothing.
no.
Well, just Minecraft. But that's
Yeah, that's average.
That's-
Minecraft.
Yeah, we've all played Minecraft.
Yeah, I think we all have it.
Have you played Minecraft?
No. You don't have anything.
Oh man, out.
We'll get you a Twitter account at the end of the day. That's what happened with Bailey, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got drunk and she ended up waking up to a Twitter account.
Oh.
And it's like, I'm gonna check the pizza or something really, really weird.
Is that like one of those smart owned thing where all of a sudden it's like, dude, you were so drunk last night. No, I wasn't, dude. You were so drunk you woke up with a Twitter account.
What did I do last night?
Well, like, what were we eating last night? Just check your Twitter account. What? It's called checking pizza. Oh, I remember now. I'm just gonna go check the pizza.
Tony, what about you? What have you been up to?
I bought Alan Wake.
American Nightmare.
American Nightmare. It's good.
Yep.
I miss it.
It's the only thing Tony turns his Xbox on for.
Actually, I found a third reason to turn my Xbox
You
on.
have Xbox?
I have an Xbox. I'm online when Alan Wake comes out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It is fun.
It's so I'm glad I got it.
Yep.
It's, if anything, just more support for Alan Wake. More. Just, it doesn't even have to be a sequel, just more of it. We'll be fine.
Did you finish it?
No, it froze on me, and I was like, oh.
All the more reason not to have a PlayStation or an Xbox.
Well, it froze me in the last level because I know in the last level it's pretty evident when the last section is.
It tells you.
Like this is the final time I'm gonna blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, froze. And then it's like at like 11 at night, so I'm kind of already tired. So I'm like, whatever.
This is obviously a sign that I have to go to bed.
So
I have a Canadian nightmare.
Canadian Nightmare.
It would pretty much look like American Nightmare, but look like Alan Wake 1 with all the trees again.
Snow.
And snow. Yeah.
Go to that'd be weird, because they're already in Sweden. It's already weird enough for them.
What?
Remini.
Oh yeah.
They're like in Sweden or Norway or something like
They
that.
can't do a snow. That would just be weird. There'd be no weird shapes. It would just be like landscape.
Snow zombies, or snow.
They're white with little black. You're essentially shooting polar bears.
No. now we're fighting polar bears.
No.
Because
They're
they do
endangered.
this.
They're endangered.
They do this, and then they're invisible.
But then you can see their claws. They're black.
No, their claws. They just do this.
Fold in.
They do this.
Have you never seen that?
From
Person draws a picture and it's like a little black dot for an art project, and it's like, that's not an art project. And it's like, yeah, it's a polar bear in a snowstorm.
That's what they do. That's what they literally they hide their nose
So
when they're hunting in the waters. So
You
that
can't see their little black nose.
yeah. And
I think the Coke bottles would give them away, but
well, they would have if they wouldn't have if they changed over to the white ones again.
that's true.
Yeah.
That confused people though.
It
Anywho,
confused
American
me.
Nightmare.
It's a good game.
Yep.
It's I really wish there was multiplayer or some sort of like other than score competition.
You know what? Going from Resident Evil Revelations, like us playing raid mode,
Mhm.
that would be perfect in that game.
Yeah,
They already have raid mode in there.
Yeah.
Just make it multiplayer raid.
Yeah, or like not even just competitive, just like cooperative would be great.
Not that you'd be able to play because you don't have a gold account, but
I would. I'd find.
you would not get a gold
I
account.
would find a 3-month subscription somewhere. I know enough people with Xboxes that don't use their 3 months. Or a 2-day one. Or
Okay.
whatever.
I'll play. Okay, guys, this 2 days we all book off for American Nightmare. Why? Because it's the only 2 days that Tony can play.
Or just, put it on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Remedy likes the PlayStation.
Yeah, but
Angry.
it's a Microsoft thing. Yeah, it'll
Anger.
work.
Anger. This happened to Mass Effect 2. Not 2. Mass Effect TOO.
As in also.
As well. What else have I been playing? I have the list of it over there.
Oh, we should have written it on the whiteboard.
I know, but we ran out of room. I played a lot of things.
Oh dear.
Touch My Katamari.
Oh my, I don't think I want to.
Would you like to touch my Katamari? Because I touched my Katamari last night.
Is that on your
It's on the Vita.
Vita?
On the Vita. The demo came out on Tuesday, and it's fun. Like for a Katamari game, I don't know if you ever played the Xbox
I've
one.
seen Katamari.
It's different this time around because you have the touchscreen, you can adjust the size of your Katamari as you're going along. So, like say you need to go underneath the bed, you just stretch the Katamari across the screen and it flattens it.
Oh.
And you can go underneath. Or if you need to go between two obstacles, you squeeze it together with the front or the back touch panel, and you can go through.
So kind of another tech demo game.
Well, that's the only thing that you use the touch for. Though.
Oh.
So it's not tech demo because it's still basically Katamari.
Katamari game.
You're still like picking up things as you're going.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah,
So I was
so
gonna say
it's-
it's not another Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted was terrible for that. Even though it was decent at best. Katamari seems like it's genuinely, they're not putting in gyro sensors for controlling the
Can't
wood
blow
cat-
into your PlayStation
Yeah.
Vita to make it go faster.
That would be a good idea, but
Lick your PlayStation to make it like aroused or something.
I've tried that already. There may have been a video of that.
No, you didn't.
There is a front camera.
You didn't catch me today. I don't know what you're talking about.
Played the Unit 13 demo, which is the first, I guess, action game for the Vita, coming out 6th, so I guess next week. It is a squad-based shooter based on from the guys who made SOCOM, Zipper Interactive. So it is what it is a third-person shooter game, but you can choose different classes of how you go about your objectives.
Yep.
And there's no story. It's just completely competitive multiplayer. But the catch is that it uploads your scores to the I guess servers or whatever it is. But the idea is that you have the 3G Vita as well, so that you always get score updates. So like, oh, your friend has beat you on this score. Maybe you should try and beat him. but they forget that Canada doesn't have the 3D Vita, so it's kind of pointless
For us.
for us right now. If you're out there, try and beat me. Apparently, I'm like 300 in the world.
Yeah, because maybe you're like the 300th person to play it.
No, there's a thousand or so people.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Yeah, so a couple thousand people. But
I'm number 300 of what? 300!
and one.
And one, yes. Better than that one guy.
No, I'm actually pretty good at the game apparently. But a friend's been trying for weeks, 2 weeks, whenever the demo.
That would be weeks.
Well,
More than one is weeks.
I'm trying to think when the game came out.
I don't know.
Last week.
So
He's been trying to beat me ever since. Apparently he can't.
see, but then that's good. Like that's like Pac-Man. You play it as long as you have someone who keeps beating your high score.
Yeah.
Like you go back and forth until someone hits that score
Mhm.
that you will never beat.
Mhm.
And then you'll play it for a week going like beat score, beat score. I can't do it. This game sucks.
Mhm.
And then everybody just stops playing it.
Well, I think it's because the challenges change every day.
So that helps.
So as long as they fulfill the whole challenges every day or even every week,
yeah,
it will be great. So I'm undecided on it right now if I'm gonna pick it up or not. That's like $35. So I'm like,
that's not bad.
but that's the digital version because it's
Right.
so it's
Then you need a
$40.
bigger memory card.
Yeah, I'm not gonna digitally buy it. I only have a 4 gig card,
I know you.
so I'm waiting for Sandus to get on cheaper cards.
Good luck with
It'll happen. It'll happen.
Huh.
Or else the Sony ones will be cheaper too. One way or the other, those cards are getting cheaper.
that. If I have to take them from the store.
What else have I been playing? Snake Eater's 3D still. Problem still stands with that game. Cutscenes are too long for that game.
For a portable device.
For a portable game, the cutscenes are far too long. I'm not sitting down to watch a 15-minute cutscene when I have a 5-minute break between classes.
Then you watch 5 minutes of the cinematic, you close the 3DS, and you go to class.
But I want to shoot guys or sneak things, but
No.
I don't want to.
That's not. Then you don't buy a Metal Gear game.
I know that's the problem with that game. It's like I love all that stuff and I can recite all the lines, but at the same time, it's not really designed for that. It still plays great, actually.
That's good.
So that's the only problem with that is the cutscene thing.
But
Everything
you could
else,
skip those.
you can skip them.
No, you could skip them.
Yeah, I could.
Like the rest of us who don't know the story all that well would have to watch them, but you can skip them.
I think yes. Reciting. I know what happens. I know who's gonna die in this cutscene. Don't worry about it.
Spoilers.
People always die.
And then come back.
That's about it. I've been trudging through those games. Well, not ton more. You can't really trudge through it. And of course, Mass Effect that's coming out soon.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the multiplayer is kind of broken. Still,
Yes. But
because there's no matchmaking. Not on the demo, anyways. Did you play Multiplayer?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Play
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I
right.
didn't play
Oh, you were
the-
talking. You're the one.
I haven't played the multiplayer.
Oh yeah, that's right. And you haven't played. Yeah, hopefully there's matchmaking in the final copy. So
I'm assuming there will be.
because I got kicked out of a team like.
The demo, they probably just did that because they didn't expect that many people to get the demo.
Okay. Sure.
Well, because it's the demo. Like, you know you're going to
Yeah.
get Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
It's not like some of the other games that I've been playing where you kind of want a demo because you're like, I'm not so sure about this. We've already played Mass Effect. We've already played Mass Effect 2.
We kind of expect.
We know what Mass Effect 3 is pretty much going to bring us.
Mhm.
So you don't really need the demo. The demo's just to kind of try all the new tricks, especially with the Xbox and the Kinect. So.
Yeah, which you can probably talk.
Open! Doors open. Yeah!
Cover me.
Yeah.
Throw a grenade.
Find cover! Throw a grenade! Talk
man.
to it like you're Sean Connery the entire game.
Does the Kinect recognize Batman?
I doubt it. No one recognizes Batman.
We can try it later.
Xbox!
Turn!
Swear to me!
Where are the other drugs going? Where are the other drugs going?
So
It's
that-
off in the streets.
So you've been playing.
That's all. I'm good.
Dingy,
Yes.
what have you been playing?
A few games actually. I played a little bit of Saints Row.
The third?
Again.
Tree.
Yeah.
Tree?
I got my platinum trophy on that.
Oh wow, impressive.
It's really not for him.
Is it? Oh.
It
I only
happens
have
to-
7.
See, I only have 3 platinum trophies.
I
Do you-
might buy the DLC. I like that game. It was
It's
really
fun.
fun.
There's
Yeah,
a zombie
there's-
DLC for that now, isn't there?
It's coming out.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
There's
know there's
zombie.
the Genki Bowl.
There's the
Yeah,
Genki Bowl one.
and
There's a
then-
zombie or a vampire one coming
No,
out.
Yeah,
and
there's
then the
a-
next one is, or the second one was gangsters in space.
And now they're doing a vampire or a zombie one. That's the third one coming
Oh,
up.
okay.
That made them more money than really.
Considering THQ is like one game, it's gonna save them just in DLC. Guys, keep making DLC. We'll go back into the green. We'll go back into the green.
That might just work.
And think the next
They could go
DLC,
back
maybe
in.
it'll be like you draw the compatible or something. Sell all those. you
Oh,
draw
see, now that's just you're just putting acid in the wound. You're salting the wound. It's closing up, but it hurts so much.
But it's a fun game,
It is.
which is what I said in
Yeah.
my review of it. It's just
It's
fun.
It's just
You do
crazy.
whatever.
But you kind of need every once in a while. Like Grand Theft Auto got really serious, which it's still a good game, but really serious.
Even 5.
And 5 is going to be the same thing. It's like I was a gangster.
Man.
Yeah, I was a gangster. I'm now a family man, but now I have to go back into the depths of evil. And you're like,
Fighting.
whoa.
This is not original at all.
But then you get Saints Row, and it's like, let's rob a bank with giant heads, like right off the bat.
Yeah.
And then you ride around on a safe shooting people, and then you get arrested, and then get out.
And they go flying through an airplane.
You know what the funny
Yeah,
part
then
is?
you fly
That
through an airplane.
that entire first sequence, I chose a girl, and for some reason she had no shirt on.
That's because you went with mass sex appeal.
I went with that sex appeal, but I wanted to put a shirt back on. So the entire sequence is just like face,
It's a bar.
face, like whatever, censorship, and then legs. So I'm like, I can't take this game serious. I want to for a little bit, but I really can't anymore because she's flying through a plane naked.
But you're not supposed to take that game serious at all. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah, maybe I'm just nitpicking it, but I really want to play that game some more.
Just make a new character that's got a little less
No,
sex appeal.
no, it's just funny now. Now it's just
No,
back
man.
into funny.
There's a bar for sex appeal, and on guys it makes your junk bigger, and on girls it makes your breasts bigger.
Yeah, that's why it's funny.
I didn't
You
get that. I didn't get that game because the reason I liked Saints Row 1 and 2 was because there were serious parts, and I feel like Saints Row 3 was kind of like the mini games in the game, like, and that was it.
They had to give up the serious part, though, because Grand Theft Auto kind of went with it.
Yeah.
So Saints Row's kind of like, bastards stole all of our, like, all the, like, so they kind of had to take the just dumb parts and be like, game!
See, that's why I didn't get Saints Row the third, just because that's the part. Like, that's what I liked. Like, I liked in the first one and the second one where like the guy that you've been hanging out with the entire game all of a sudden just like kicks the dust.
Oh, yeah.
So.
See, that might, I'm not sure if that would still happen, like, that kind of stuff still happens, but there's...
It probably happens, but it doesn't happen as seriously, and that's what I liked about it.
Where in your
I'm
someone dies?
No, I don't know.
Like in the first one with like Lee or something.
I don't want to say it.
So someone dies, because Stingy's not saying anything.
You're gonna say it, and I'm not gonna remember.
I'm pretty sure I know who died.
Well, it depends. It depends. You can actually have it where someone dies or they don't die. It depends.
Choices.
But like,
your
you feel
choice.
bad about it after? No, you're
Kind
just like,
of.
I just like jumped over to that.
I kind of felt bad about it
Airplane or
because
something.
But there's that scene that happens at the end of Grand Theft Auto 4 too.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is the game you go to for series now.
So.
That's just the unfortunate thing is if you like that whole mix, you have to stick with like Grand Theft Auto 3.
Or if you like both,
City.
buy both.
You can either have one or the other. You can't have both now.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
Well,
I'm super okay with that because all those real world games, even Red Dead Redemption, super realistic.
Yeah.
And Rockstar does it really well.
But yeah, Rockstar is getting out of the comedy-ish parts of their stuff.
Well, if they go back to it, they'll probably just start something brand new.
Yes.
Which they're really good for anyway. So.
Well, they're good at starting something new and then firing the entire development team that actually didn't.
Well, I mean, they're like, fuck, what did we do wrong? Oh. Well, maybe we can get back. No, they went and did their own game.
Yeah.
That's better.
You guys make LA Noire. This game is junk. We're going to fire you all. Why is that game selling so well? I don't know.
Who made it?
I don't know.
Some Australian group.
They're not around anymore, though.
It's a shame.
Saints Row?
Yeah. Now I've gone back to Uncharted 2.
Ooh.
Trying to get that platinum.
That one's easy.
I need to find a co-op partner. And I'm trying to go back and get all the treasures and everything.
Oh, the treasures are easy.
I can play that game.
Yeah, I have a guide and following him.
I can play co-op with you on that one, too.
Sure.
Yeah. I was gonna. I
That's
have
the same
that
for number
game.
3. I need to co-op first.
I haven't beat 3 yet.
Because I need my platinum. It's just
I know
Trophies
you.
are
I know
addicting.
you. I know.
Trophies are addicting when you have time.
Not to me.
Yeah.
Not to me.
Achievements I could.
I love achievements. I have
When
achievements.
I- when I-
achievement hunt, like all the time.
When I wasn't,
You three can party on it.
hey, you know, when I was not in school, trophies and achievements, awesome.
See, and I never really.
I don't have time for them.
I'll try and do fun ones. Like, I'll look on there and go, that one looks like a challenge to kind of get.
Mhm.
And I'll do that. But some of them, it's just like, beat the game 5 times in a row. You're like, no.
Get everything.
Prince of Persia games, you have to beat it 3 separate times on different difficulties to get the.
Can't I just beat it on really, really hard once and that'll just like do it? No. You have to beat it on really, really hard and then normal and then easy and then very easy. And it's like.
Call of Duty 2, they had what, 9 achievements, and every single achievement was beat this level on veteran.
Yeah.
And that was all the achievements. There was nothing like
the Avatar one.
beat the game on easy or beat the game on medium. It was just
The Avatar
Veteran.
one. The Avatar game was worse.
oh
There was an Avatar game?
Not flying blue alien things, but the actual like airbending Avatar.
Oh, okay.
And yes, there was an Avatar game too.
I know that I did.
But the actually off of the real Avatar, that one's worse because they had specifically 4 achievements. The first one was get a 100 or 50 hit combo. The second one was get a 100 hit combo. The next one was 200 hit combo. The next one was 250 hit combo. So all you got to do is stand in the corner, press A, and you got 1,000 points in like 5 minutes.
really?
Yeah. And that's all the game was good for. And you can do it in like the second level.
And NHL really killed achievements for me. Because a lot of it's online.
Yeah, I don't like online.
Which bugs me.
Some of the things
Online
that make you do
achievements are
online
different.
is.
Like, I'm okay if it's like split 50-50, especially in a game that does have a lot of online multiplayer, like Halo. I'm expecting to have most of those
Or
as
even
online
Call of Duty.
achievements.
Well, actually, Call of Duty's
Yeah, that one I'm okay
Call of
with too.
Duty's
only single player though for them.
No, they have
Achievements, they have some multiplayer.
the special
Do they?
spec ops.
But that's like you can still play it by yourself.
You could, but when it gets to the higher difficulties,
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
ridiculous.
hard to do it by yourself.
But like NHL, it's like score so many goals in, a game on the fantasy league, whatever it
Yeah,
is. Like,
so-
and I'm sitting there going, first I have to find a team, then I have to get like playing, then I actually have to score.
What was it? Killzone 2 or whatever had you gotta be a certain rank.
I
at
like
the end
that.
of the month.
I actually like that. I only got second one. I got the second one of that one.
Yeah, but see, if you're trying to go for that, you've got to get the top
1%.
person of the.
It's
yeah,
like top
1%
1% of all the players in that week.
Yeah,
And it was possible. It's probably even more possible now.
it's just a grind. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Which one did you get for that? Did you get that?
no, I didn't even attempt it. I saw it.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Screw it.
I saw it as like when I saw that one because I have the be in the top 5%. I think it was it, and I have
Yeah.
that one. But I thought about it statistically. As long as you played it a lot during a launch, you had a really easy time getting it. Because
sure.
everybody was playing it, and that's how I got mine.
Mm.
But now you probably can't even get it because there's like probably 50 people playing it online. And this is for the second one, not for the third one. Because
Yeah.
Killzone 3 doesn't have that trophy in there anymore.
That's probably because no one got it in the second one.
Or when people got it, it's like
People got frustrated with the second one's multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
Get a certain amount of kills,
Mhm.
win all these games, come in this rank.
There's only one thing I liked about 2's multiplayer, which I don't know why they took out in the third Killzone multiplayer. Background music. You can't play your own music anymore in Killzone 3 multiplayer. I did
You've
that.
always been able to do that on Xbox, then.
Whatever, I don't care.
Just saying. There's the media player that's built in. That's why I'm surprised PlayStation never had that. Because I think I was talking to someone at work, and it's like, I think it was Scott, our old boss. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I hate that I can't play my own music while I'm playing games. And I'm like, I've done that before. I do that a lot. And it's like, he's like, what, on your Xbox? It's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, PlayStation doesn't let you. And it's like,
The Vita lets you know.
that Vita does everything the PlayStation
That's so dumb. It's so weird.
You think there'd be a nice big firmware update for the PS3 that would fix all that?
And they've been like taunting us forever about cross game chat, and now it works on the Vita because I did it last night.
It's on the Xbox party.
It's like a little cord and you just stick into the back of your PlayStation, and everything works. Everything's fine.
So dumb.
So Uncharted,
Anything
are you
else?
enjoying it
Um,
again?
Yes, I still love that story.
It's hard not to, and it's hard not to like it.
It's because Nathan
Yeah.
It's all
Oh, Nolan North.
Drake.
have my babies, or just narrate my life.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Awesome.
There's a contest a company should have. Have Nolan North like
narrate
your life for a day.
or just or like mouth over everything that you say.
Yeah.
Like voice over everything that you say, and then make it funny.
Make me witty for a day.
That's a great contest.
We have to call Nolan North.
You do it.
We can't pay him anything, but
He does everything anyways.
Yeah.
anything else?
Yeah, and then Killzone 3.
I downloaded the multiplayer.
I tried playing the multiplayer the other day and got frustrated because I think my team just sucked or something because I was spawned dead.
I love
dead.
that. It's the best.
I love being dead. Apparently, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I didn't even survive the game. I just got way too frustrated with that. So I'm just playing the single player, which I know you mentioned.
It's good.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not great.
But I'll still...
Honestly, the best part about Killzone 3 is the multiplayer.
And now it's free.
Free for everyone.
Oh, I mean,
$10 for PS Plus.
I've played the other two, so I
Yeah.
like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured I'd try number 3.
The single player is very weird because it's like they shoehorned this really weird game mechanic at the last minute, and you don't even get to use it until the last hour of the game. It's like this gun that disintegrates everyone, and you see everyone use it, but you don't use it until like the last part.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I've seen it.
Not in your game yet, obviously.
Well, you've seen it.
Well, if you see, I think I've seen it. Some green...
Yeah, it's a great.
Yeah, green.
But you don't get to use it until like the last
Oh, okay.
level.
Damn it!
Like it's fun to use, but
Alright. That's it for me.
it's like the BFG.
That's it for you.
Nick, what have you been playing?
Do you play games?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alan Wake,
Yes.
obviously. Then I got the demo for Warped, which I played again.
Mm-hmm.
Fun game, because the third game in the house party thing on Xbox came out this week. So I was really excited because this was like my determining factor on if I bought all the house party games.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy them all, you get 800 points back for Xbox. So you essentially get one of them for free.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm like,
wait.
Alan Wake was...
Alan Wake is 1,200, isn't it?
Right, but the Warped and Nexus are 800 points.
Okay, and I Am Alive is probably going to be 12, right?
Yeah, so you sit there going, okay, this is like Nexus is coming out this week, this is my deciding factor, and Nexus isn't spelled Nexus, it's spelled something stupid, but it's pronounced Nexus, which bugs me in the first place, but... So I played Warped. I like Warped. It's cute. You're a cute little jelly alien thing, you kind of look like a potato, peanut, jelly bean shaped thing, but you're an alien. And you warp, and it's puzzly, but you can blow people up, and it's because you warp to different things. You can warp inside stuff, and if you warp inside something and you jiggle the control like the stick, the thing moves and blows up. So if you go inside a person and jiggle, they get really fat and blow up.
And I was explaining it, like, it's kind of like Ghost Trick.
It's
essentially, well, it's different than Ghost Trick.
But yeah, that's that ghost mechanic where you can go into objects and you can go through walls, like you can pass through walls, and then you can upgrade your guy so he can go a little further, he can go faster, he can do all this stuff, and then you just have to make it through this military base because you've been captured. Cute. 800 points.
Did you actually get it, or?
I haven't got it yet because
Okay.
I was gonna get it if Nexus was any good, because then I get the whole shebang.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of that one?
So then I downloaded the demo for Nexus, and it's a first-person shooter, really fast-paced, which I'm fine with.
It's like Quake.
Yeah, it was a Quake mod at one point.
Oh, is it?
That's how this game came about. It was a Quake mod. But the whole point was there's like 100 different modifiers you can pick up in the middle of the map. So low gravity. So you'd have low gravity till the timer went down. Unlimited ammo. Everyone would have unlimited ammo until that thing went down. Everyone would have regenerative health until that thing went down. But it's random. All the time. So you're like, sounds exciting. So the first game I get into, first match, got my butt kicked. Like 20-some deaths.
That sounds average.
1 kill. And I'm like, I didn't know what I was doing.
There's no, like, tutorial?
No, because it's straight into it's a demo, so it's straight into multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
So there's a duck button, a jump button, a shoot button. There's no reload because your gun's just can't, like, there's ammo that counts, but there's no like clips or it's just like
Oh, like the
so,
little...
so if you have a shotgun, just keep shooting.
Or a rocket launcher.
Or a rocket launcher, you just keep shooting until you run out of ammo. And your shotgun always has unlimited ammo. That's your basic weapon.
Oh, so not even just... Okay.
There's health and there's shields. That's it. Really basic game. Oh, and then there's a melee butt, like a melee, but everything moves so fast that
You're lucky to get
Yeah, I'm like, and the guy's already like halfway across the map, and I'm like,
Just keep pressing the melee button. Eventually, it hits something.
well, but then you can't shoot. Like, it's not like it takes, like, if you're shooting and you go to melee, it takes forever too, which was my other problem, because I'm like shooting a guy coming up at him, because that's what I do in Halo. Wham!
Yeah.
So I'm running up to the guy like, and the guy's still like, he's still backing up, and I'm like, so I lost.
You play Halo, obviously.
Yeah. So the first.
Halo's, it's more Quake. Oh, I miss Quake now.
So, first round, absolutely demolished. Second round starts. It's deathmatch. First team to 50 points. My team and I, we had to go, like, we had that magic gel that just happens sometimes.
Oh, I love this.
So we're getting all the right pickups, we're getting all this stuff, we're getting all the right guns, we pretty much corralled the guys into this one little part of the thing and just kept shooting them. Like, it was mean how good we were playing. So I'm like, okay. Apparently, because I was really mad at it the first round, because I'm like, what the hell's going on? This game sucks, blah, 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 blah. Second round, I get in, and I'm like, okay, I'll give you, a few more rounds, and then we'll see. Play the third one. Pretty good match. Nothing overly exciting. I'm like, okay, still not sure about you. And then it comes up and it goes, did you enjoy this game? Because if you buy the full one, you get more guns. Mm-hmm. You get more, like, things. There's over, like, 100 things to change the game, including new weapons that you can just get by picking up the modifiers. So all of a sudden your guns will change.
There's probably different maps and stuff, too.
More maps, more this. And I'm like, well, that's exciting. And it's like, well, do you want to, buy the full game, go back, or quit the demo? So I'm like, well, go back. So it just takes me back to the first page where it was telling me about all the cool stuff that would happen if I bought the game. So then I'm like, next. And then it goes back to that one, and I'm like, can I keep playing, please? No.
Oh, so you gotta exit the demo?
And then when you go back in the demo, it comes up. If you buy the full game, and I'm like, because I was literally like a few matches away from going, I could actually play this game. Like, I would find this enjoyable. But we'll never know now.
Well, you can still buy it, but...
I could for 800 Microsoft points.
But, like, they
and
just
then decide that he doesn't like it.
They just keep barraging you with, like, advertisements of, like, buy this game, buy the game, buy this game.
No, if you bought it for 800 points, you're done. Then it would be like, thank you for buying our game with the other 5 people that bought the game. Like, that's the other thing. You don't know how many other people actually bought the game, right?
Well, there's probably, I bet, like, who developed it?
THQ.
Oh. THQ published it, but...
Yes.
Who made it?
No.
Because they probably have some sort of message.
I tried looking this whole thing. I can't find anything on this game online. There's no website for it that I could find. There's like...
I'm sure there's a website.
There's a wiki page.
There's probably a website for
There's
there's
got to be. There's no reviews that I could find anywhere. Because that's what I was kind of trying to see. If I got the full game, what kind of modifiers would actually be added? Because that could change the whole thing, right? Mm-hmm. If there's really crappy modifiers, like if they're all just like the same mod, like low gravity, lower gravity, really low gravity. I hate that. Like,
over 500 different spells, they're all the same spell.
Yeah, Fireball 1, 2, 12, 16, 82, 21.
What's the difference between that one? It does bigger damage.
Duh.
Bigger area.
So that's why I was looking for a review, because I'm like, maybe...
It's probably, that's probably...
I'm literally like this far away from buying this game. If I could get a review that actually said, the modifiers are fun, once you actually get the whole game, it's fun, that kind of thing. Because I was starting to have fun with it. But I'm not sure if that was just because I had like a couple good matches.
Well, if you could just probably play the demo over and over and over again. That's probably enough. And
that's what I mean. If I could literally play, another 4 or 5 matches in the demo, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But
there's no reviews out because everybody who wants to write a review doesn't want to buy the game because they got 3 matches in, decided they don't know if they like it or not, just like you.
It's hard to it's hard.
Can't write a review. Can't find a review.
It's super hard to write a review for a multiplayer only game though, especially when the community's changing almost constantly and the game itself could be always changing because it's like, oh, we're balancing this and this and this, or we're changing.
Yeah, they're never going to balance anything. There's nothing to balance. That's the thing. Is both teams are identical. Mm-hmm. They just have one has orange armor, one has blue armor.
No, but like the modifiers, I'm saying
they'll never balance them.
Or add more modifiers, or.
Oh, if they added anything, it would be DLC, and it would cost you another 800 points. You know that.
80 points.
No, that doesn't even buy you a hat.
Yeah,
for your avatar.
Yeah, it does.
80 points.
Yeah, it does.
Is it a good hat?
I don't know. I have 200 points on my account, and I'm never going to spend them, so I was flipping through the marketplace, like, what can I buy for 200 points?
Not much good.
No, there's like a small handful of things that I would have bought for 200 points or like 160 or
If
whatever.
I want like a pet Jiminy Cricket, it's 280.
That's cool.
He really wants one. He knows how much. If you're not going to use his points, you should send them to him.
I can't. I wish I could. I'm honestly not going to use them.
But no, that's the one thing about that game. So, I Am Alive comes out next week, which I'm super stoked.
Oh,
about. Other than that, I beat Resident Evil Revelations for my 3DS, which was good ending.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? It's surprisingly good.
That's it.
We've been rating.
Yeah, we rated a few times.
I got really excited today when we were rating. We were playing raid mode, which is the cooperative mode, and apparently I got too excited because my game froze.
Tony's left the game. Why did you leave? I froze.
We're sitting like right across from each other, and I was doing really good too.
Don't you hate it when you're like getting really, really excited about something and then you just freeze up? So.
It's not making that sentence any better than when we said it at school.
So, that's all I've been playing. So, news?
Yeah, we can go. Go. Hello, news. Shush. Spoilers. We're good.
We're good. So,
You want to start?
sure.
Okay.
Bigger news came out this week for handheld Pokemon fans.
Well,
Because there are no console Pokemon fans because those games suck.
since ever.
Yeah.
Caleb, Dark. Pokepark 2 is a weird one.
Yeah, no. I don't. Pokemon Snap is a really good console game.
Okay, Pokemon Snap.
Yes.
And that could easily be a 3DS game.
It could be a Wii game too, if they really wanted to.
Either way, Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2 are coming out because the internet kind of got a little confused when they first announced it because all the websites were like Pokemon Black and White 2 are coming out and everybody's like, what? So is it Black and White 2 or is it Black 2 and White 2? And
it's like such a weird...
Two separate games.
Like usual, as before.
At like every other release. Apparently this time we're not getting an in-betweener. Gray. We're not getting gray.
I think that's what they didn't want to put gray. That would have been weird. Because it's not... Gray isn't a good color.
Just have Missing No on the front.
They don't... That's not a Pokemon.
Yeah, it is.
You catch it and you mess up your games.
Yeah.
Only if you're a wimp trainer.
I've done it like twice.
I've caught them before. Oh yes, there's his badges. He's not even kidding.
You need his gloves.
Yeah.
I don't need the gloves.
And the hat.
The hat, I just bought Miranda a hat on eBay for $15. Like, Miranda, you want it for $15? She's like, oh, okay. I guess.
But yeah, so they're sequels to Black and White. Direct sequels.
Not spin-offs what they have done before.
So now prepare for it like an Assassin's Creed type thing, I guess. Every
hope
year,
not.
every 2 years, we're gonna get Pokemon 3, Pokemon 4, Pokemon 5.
The worst part of the most criminal part of this is that they're not in 3D.
But honestly, more than half the game will already be built. Because don't tell me they're gonna like upgrade the graphics again. So it's just they're literally taking Black, changing around probably different areas, making a new area, or letting you fly back to the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
So to put it on the 3DS is kind of useless at this point. They're probably working on a 3DS Pokemon game.
I would like that one.
Because Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2, I'm essentially thinking they finished Black and White, and they're like, new game now. And then all of a sudden Nintendo's like, hey Game Freak, we got this cool 3D thing, and they're like, too late.
Work on it some more. Well, what would Black 2 and White 2 be like? Would it... It's not going back in the same region. Do you think it's like a whole new area?
I'm assuming you'd start in the region you started in Black and White, too, or in Black and White, and
like,
then maybe
I just want to know
take a plane or a boat or whatever mode of transportation they always use.
The only information that we know right now is it's coming out this year for all regions.
Yeah, in the fall.
Yep. So it's soon.
Yep.
That's all we know about it. There's no screenshots other than the two, I guess, modified
cover Pokemon
that have been changed a little bit. So more Pokemon to catch.
Yeah. Have you finished Black? Or if you finished?
I'm
White
still
yet?
on that. I'm playing Black. You got White.
Oh yeah.
Racist.
That's right. I was trying to figure out. Yeah, well, mine has the Black Super Pokemon. Yours has the White Super Poke. See, racist.
You're racist too. We're all racist.
That's true.
Oh.
Oh.
No, I'm still stuck on that part because I'm too lazy to find a Pokemon to teach Surf to. Or Waterfall or something. Water Pokemon are so useless in that game.
My Emploreon would like to have a word with you.
Go Leaf guy, Monkey guy.
I have a Fire Monkey guy.
Well, he's got a fighting move too.
Screwed.
It's part, what I read. Water Pokemon are useful, I just don't have any in my team.
Do you guys Pokemon at all?
I
had
used
some.
to.
I had Soul Silver.
Yeah.
It's been a very, very, very long time catching them all. Just for my little 7-year-old self.
I'm still 7-year-old.
Yeah. Depends on the situation, but yeah.
I'll still play Pokemon.
So, a direct sequel to a game, though, to a Pokemon game is kind of interesting.
We've seen direct sequels before, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
To Pokemon?
No, to games.
Oh, yeah, no.
So.
They mostly work in games.
Well, no, like sequels for games that don't typically have sequels. I'm specifically calling out Final Fantasy.
Don't. Shh. Bad example. Bad example.
13-2 was not terrible.
Well, that's because
It worked.
13 was terrible.
Yeah, that's right. Could get any better.
Gold and Silver could have been a sequel, though. Because you did go back to...
But we don't know what Black and 2 and White 2 is, so.
Like, we're not sure if they follow
That's
the
the
same
problem.
character, like if it's your
Or even
trainer.
if it's just the same game again, but different.
It won't be the same game again, or
That's-
they wouldn't. Or it would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been great. That's what this is. Like, there's never been a direct sequel to Pokemon games.
And I mean, there kind of has because yes, in Gold and Silver and stuff, you face off against
Right.
the last Elite Four guy is like Red from the first game,
No, it's not.
No,
or is that later on?
No, Red's
Later
Red
on,
is,
like you go-
Red's
you go
the very last trainer you fight.
That's
yeah,
what
like
I
you
meant.
go through the league or whatever.
Kanto League again.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, and then you go
And
back
then
to
you-
Kanto, and then you.
So you think in
Right.
Black 2 and White 2, it's pretty much all the regions?
I'm
If
hoping.
it's all the regions, I will play that game again. If it's all
If
of
I
them.
can catch myself a Squirtle, I'm in.
You can. You just have to beat Black, the first 8 gym leaders, and then you go to the Sinnoh League, and the Hoenn League, and the Kanto League.
I can't do that in Black or in White.
What?
You can't catch a Squirtle in Black.
No, but when you beat them, you beat the first 8 gyms, and then it'll unlock the rest of the 400, all of them.
Yeah, you
And
unlock...
then you can go to the other
No.
regions.
You unlock the national decks in Black. That's it. Then you can just trade your guys from the last game up.
Oh, so you still can't catch them?
New.
They're not in the game?
New.
Lame.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I
'Cause
literally have to go back to Diamond, get my Squirtle from Diamond, and transfer it up to the next game.
That's so weird, because in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, that's what happened, was when you beat the league, you unlock the national decks, and then you can start seeing critters.
Yep, nope.
That's so backwards. I thought that's
Maybe that's because they knew 2 was coming out. And that's what 2 is now, is you got your national decks, go out and catch all 680 bajillion Pokemon.
That'd be kind of cool.
But I really like the idea of like going back to all of the regions, not just,
No, go all regions.
yeah, all of them, like from Sea Palatown kind of thing.
Yeah.
I would like that. That's probably what it is.
I'm hoping.
Damn it. I will probably get White too.
Or will you get Black too, so
No, you're
you'll
gonna-
have one of both.
Racist. No, I'm not going to be racist.
I'm getting, mine are both going to be the white version.
Really?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
I'll buy Black. Anywho, next
So-
up.
Assassin's Creed, the long-awaited third Assassin's Creed game. No more
Ezio Auditore.
no more Revelitans. Sorry,
Brotherhoods or Revelations.
or whatever it is. It's finally Assassin's Creed 3,
Yeah.
and Ubisoft's having an event next week, but it's been released.
Yes.
I think like yesterday or something. Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be taking place in the American Revolution.
Yeah.
So 1980s.
Something.
No.
You shouldn't bring 1980.
1800. Shut up. Okay. When I say I went into history, we don't need to know that anymore, so I forgot it.
Ah.
So in the 1800s, there's been actually some screenshots released today.
I didn't see screenshots. But...
Well, it was today.
Oh.
There's some apparently the British attack.
Really?
So like. The British are coming! We're gonna overthrow their teeth!
Oh, please tell me your
Templars are
assassin's
coming.
the guy that does that.
Oh, that would be so
The
fun!
British are coming! The British are coming! That's my entire job. That's the whole game. Right there, done.
$60.
Yeah.
No.
You open it up, you put it open
here's my
cinematic, you're riding a horse, you keep riding it, you're like, I wonder what's coming. Just like get to town. You get to town. The British are coming! You just
You're
walk
decked
off,
out in all
credits.
this. You're decked out in all this sweet
Yeah.
armor. Like you have axe, you get like muskets. Like British are coming.
Credits.
You have a hidden musket in your in your glove.
Double hidden musket now. So yeah, it's coming out this year.
Yes.
So
This fall again.
this is the one game that they've been actually working on, other than just rehashing Assassin's Creed 2 since Assassin's Creed 2. Thoughts? Excited?
Yeah.
I'm excited now.
I'm super happy. Yeah.
And now I'll actually, because Revelations will hopefully get cheap, and I can actually go get Revelations now.
That's a
because
good
I
point.
do believe I said that if the next one out after Revelations was 3, I would buy Revelations.
But you were also under the impression that it would be like completely future.
No, I didn't know what it was gonna be. Because remember I said like an Asian influence would be really cool. or
Well,
something
I
like
think
that.
that's what we both agreed on. Was like that would be. It's either the Chinese.
New
whatever,
Year or something.
Chinese New Year or something, or completely modern.
Yeah.
And this is just fine as well.
This works.
As long as there's no more Ezio.
I love Ezio.
Yeah, I had no
I
problem.
am tired of Ezio.
My Italian brother. I love him.
I am tired
But
of him.
yes, he's done. His story was done
Like I will
after
buy, I'll buy Revelation for
I'll-
30 bucks or something.
Yep.
30 bucks is not bad. Apparently it's a long enough game. It's still lengthy.
They're
so.
lengthy, but honestly, just release them as DLC.
Okay, if you guys want Revelation, I'll give you it. 'Cause I'm not playing it right now.
I'll play
I
it.
buy games and I sit on them for a little bit before I play them.
They're like eggs.
I'll play it.
Okay, no.
Okay. we'll
It'll
figure
save
something
you
out.
money instead of going on.
I will never even play a multiplayer.
Yeah, neither will I.
Multiplayer? Actually, Assassin's Creed multiplayer.
It's fun to watch.
Not great. It's fun.
It's fun to watch, I think, is what it is when it boils down. Cause
I enjoy playing it. It's just it's.
Not for a long time.
No,
I
you can't
Yeah.
play
no,
for a
because
long
it gets
time.
repetitive. Because like, oh, you're looking for this guy again. Oh, smoke
It's not
bomb.
even a repetitive thing. It's just literally
think it
so
would.
chaotic that your brain just fries. Like
'Cause
Halo, you're like good because you can kind of like go into a corner, kind of like kick back into it. Assassin's Creed, because someone is always after you and you are always after someone. You're like, I'm just
And
gonna
then-
sit on this bench and hope to God that no one finds me.
And
while
then
I
off to the
pee.
corner, like you see two guys like scuffling at it, but like
Yeah.
it's nowhere related to your objective or whatever. So it's like,
Do I kill that guy or
is
do I
he?
not
Do
kill
I
that
wait?
guy?
Do I wait? Do I wait?
I'm just gonna
Alright.
stand in this. I'm just gonna. And of course, everybody picks the doctor, and there's never actual doctors milling about. So you always know who the other people are because everybody's the doctor because he looks cool because he has that mask. So everybody's like, there's a doctor that sprints by you, and you're like,
It almost wouldn't even be too bad. It would almost be better if the AI were less like walking around on the ground, but you also see other like random AI characters jumping around too.
Yeah.
Because that's also the telling. Like, oh, those are players.
yeah, but it's kind of telling, but at the same time, I've gotten like when I used to play the multiplayer, I'd get away with getting up onto the rooftop and watching people, and no one would ever find me. Like the person who was supposed to kill me, you'd see like a person running around down there because the little arrow would be like, here, dumbass, here. So that's like, that's just a wall, and you're
Well, people don't know.
I don't understand. What's the point of this game?
Apparently, they don't know how to climb. They've never played the single player or an Assassin's Creed game before. So.
Well, but they're not expecting me to be up because they don't. You're like, no one wants to climb because you don't want to be seen.
yeah.
Whereas I'm the idiot that will like sprint by a person, and all of a sudden a guy will start sprinting after me, and I'm the guy that will like use one of those quick levers to get to a roof
Uh-huh.
and just keep running and
I
then
love-
jump down
okay.
to a hay bale, and then they'll be like up on the roof like, fuck, and then a guy will walk up behind them.
Yeah, that's the fun part then. But yeah, like I can see how you can only play like maybe half an hour
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
most.
But no, and I mean,
You think
honestly,
multiplayer will be in this one too?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
3? Oh god damn it.
it might be different. Maybe they'll change it up. I don't know.
I hope.
I don't know if
they-
did they change anything in Revelations?
I never played.
No, they didn't.
No, it's just
No,
same.
it's-
Just
it's-
different maps.
Different maps, different like weapons. It was a lateral change. It wasn't a vertical change.
Well, see, and that was always the other greatest thing about multiplayer too is the special editions always get like multiplayer characters, like the
No.
Jester or whatever they are.
Apparently, those-
There's one Jester running through a map, and you're like, what could you be? Because there's no AI Jesters, like none.
I'm
They're not even
That's
built
so
into
weird.
the programming, right? So there's like this one guy that's like milling about dressed in like a big Jester's hat, and you're like,
pre-order the
I
Jester's
believe
hat.
this is my target.
Yeah, it's like it's the one pre-order incentive that's kind of like, well, why would you do that, you idiot?
Yeah.
It's to point out everyone who bought it at GameStop. Might as well have a giant GameStop logo in it.
Yeah, just a big arrow pointing over your head. Looking for moron? Over here. But yeah, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that.
What are you going to be called?
That's what it's called. It's
No. I wonder what the assassin's going to be called. Like,
Like a name.
The name.
There's Altair and there's Ezio.
I think
This
it's gonna
guy's
be,
American Revolution. What's his name going to be? Like John?
No, because Ezio and Altair stand for, they mean eagle.
Oh.
It's something.
So you think it's an eagle again, or?
Some
So maybe it's a Native
Aboriginal,
American, yeah.
Aboriginal.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
Because I don't know my
Eagle
history.
Talonhoof.
Yeah, but
Were they really part of the war? 'Cause they could,
not really.
So they can put
They can
him
be
off as an
the
assassin and kind of
Yeah, maybe that's a
pick off
twist.
both sides.
Maybe that's a twist. Yeah.
Because that's the only, because all the last two guys, their names have literally meant eagle. So,
What does Desmond mean?
Desmond's obviously
Future
not that
eagle.
important.
Something happened down the timeline. Something got lost in
The
translation.
dad's like, I don't want to name my kid that.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid.
Eagle Junior.
No, you gotta go into like French now. What's it in French?
Aigle? I don't know. I did French immersion. Doesn't mean I remember things. And honestly, French immersion, you know how many times we mentioned eagles?
Aigle?
Zip.
Aigle.
Never.
Aigle at the Tory. Got done. Give me monies.
I just made a game. I don't think that's how they do it. Google Translate.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this game.
I'm glad that like they did just enough
Yeah.
of the Brotherhoods and the Revelations just to almost piss me off,
Oh,
and then they do 3, and you're like,
They
yay!
on the dot too for a yearly game, October.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna do
How much Desmond do you think is gonna be in this one?
I don't know how much Desmond was in Revelations.
Oh
so
yeah,
I
like
can't
'cause I don't know if he goes insane or whatever. Hey.
Because I remember the end of Brotherhood, which
Yeah,
was
Brotherhood was a good ending.
a good cliffhanger, and I'm like, that means they're doing another one that's
Well,
not gonna be 3.
I started it and you're trapped,
One of the key
but
features.
and then you're trying to get out.
Aigle.
Aigle.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Aigle Auditore.
It wouldn't be Aldatore. He's not Italian no more.
Oh.
Maybe French.
He'd be French, so it'd be like.
Aigle croissant.
Yeah.
Aigle Poutine?
That's French.
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's French in that word. I like the Desmond stuff in Revelations though. What I saw.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a first person puzzle weird thing. It sounds it's better than it sounds. It's better than it sounds. It does look it's kind of neat. So look for it this year.
Fall with Pokemon. Don't get them mixed up because that get.
Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2. No, I didn't get that. I
And
didn't get
Assassin's Creed 3 because that would be a really weird. Catch all the assassins. What?
Who?
Ow!
Did you just throw a rocket? Did it
Why
work?
is the rock painted red on top and white on the bottom? Don't ask
Did it work? Next,
Blizzard laying off a ton of people.
600.
Yeah,
1,000?
600 people. 600 people. That's
Oh, I thought 600,000.
They don't have 600,000 people working. That means WoW would be shutting down.
600 people.
What
What does this mean?
Well,
Diablo 3 is coming.
yeah.
That's
It's done.
That's the only, unless they're like done working on Blackthorn.
They don't need 600 people for Blackthorn. They need like 2 people for Blackthorn.
That's okay. Bring back Blackthorn. So
Diablo
Diablo
3.
3. That is a good sign that a game is finished. And
Wait, when a bunch of people lose their jobs, it's a good sign that a game's done.
not you're contractual workers. That's how it works. So
You know, and that's the thing, because the news always makes this out to be a really big thing. 600 people lose jobs. You guys are under a contract that once that game is done,
yeah.
your job also ends.
And that's they don't even tell the story of how many people get rehired.
Right.
Because I know my friend Catherine. She worked on Mass Effect 3,
Mm.
and she worked on Mass Effect 2, and she was contracted onto that. Then she's like, oh, I lost my job. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess Mass Effect 2's done now. That means. And then she's like, I'm working Mass Effect 3 now. I'm like, cool.
I mean, Mass Effect, a game that ends in, I can't talk about this anymore. Goodbye.
I'm ending this. I am.
So yeah, Diablo 3.
Mhm.
Are you excited for Diablo 3?
I know.
Are you? I think
It's
you
been
all
such a
three
long
are
time.
excited, right?
Are you excited for Diablo 3?
Never played Diablo.
Really?
It's been such a long time since I played number 2.
Never played Diablo 1 or 2.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't like Blizzard that much.
I don't think I've ever played a Blizzard game.
You've probably played WoW, haven't you?
No.
Really?
Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2,
Starcraft?
Warcraft, Starcraft?
Starcraft.
Any craft?
No. Minecraft.
That's not made by
Well, that's
Blizzard.
wrong. That's that.
Fine then. We're just gonna hang out in the cool corner over here.
I've even
Yeah.
played Blizzard game. When I say game, I say game.
Blackthorn.
Those are the
On
only
the Game
PC
Boy
games I
Advance
will
when they
play.
re-released it.
Huh?
Those are the only PC games I will play is from Blizzard.
Really?
Yes.
I'll play only Valve games on the PC. Mainly because they only make PC games, but I played StarCraft 64. I know what this is like.
Starcraft. Yeah, Starcraft 64 is the shining moment in Blizzard's history. No, like I don't PC game that much, and honestly, and one thing that Blizzard's always done is always made their games work on PCs and Macs,
Yeah, that's the best part
which
of
is a
it.
delightful
And Valve
thing.
has finally caught up on that too.
Yeah, Valve does a good job.
Yep.
If
So-
other companies would start realizing that people own Macs, not PCs, that'd be stupendous. But
I really don't care. It's that for the longest time, I thought Mass Effect 2 and 3 were going to be on Mac.
I'm kind of surprised.
Because if you go-
NTA.
Because I own the PC version, and that's fine. But if you go to the website to download your downloadable content, because there's no in-game store for that, you go to the download content, and it says PC/Mac.
Oh,
So I'm like, is there a Mac version coming of Mass Effect 2? I could totally get that. But it never came out. And I would like to know if my copy of Mass Effect 3 coming for the PC, or next week or whatever, also works on the Mac. But it doesn't.
No.
It should,
it should.
in theory. But
Diablo, I'm excited about, and I'm
Yeah,
getting
Diablo.
it, and I'm getting it free, so
yeah, you splurged it a little.
I did.
And by splurge, it's financial responsibility.
Yeah. I got that.
Financially
I got the
responsible.
annual pass for a while.
Financially
Oh,
responsible. The annual pass is that one where it was like 120 bucks? Was it
Something
that?
like that. Yeah.
And it was 12 months of WoW, and you get
Yeah.
a copy of Diablo 3 and a mount.
And I get the beta for
And
Pandora.
Pandora. He gets pandas.
Pandaria.
He gets the beta for pandas.
I get to fight with a panda bear.
He likes pandas.
That's because pandas in WoW are wicked. They get drunk and beat people up. They're
Like-
pretty much Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's a good argument. That's a good argument. So this can be overrun with panda monks.
Yeah, they can play for both sides, so everybody's gonna be really confused.
So Diablo,
Diablo 3 must be done,
or either that or for some reason Pandaria is done.
but they don't lay anybody out. That's just the WoW development team.
Oh, is it? Okay.
As soon as they're done Pandaria, they will move on to the next expansion,
That doesn't surprise me.
and that's how they roll.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the story gets so convoluted, and I don't even pay attention to it anymore.
Well, wouldn't it make it easier then because it's the same team?
It would, but they have no idea they've forgotten what goes on in WoW. It's like when the Draenei came in, and everyone's like, Space Goats, and the 5 people that play WoW that played the old Warcraft games are like, that's not what that's not how their backstory went. And then the guy, Chris Metzen, the guy who's in charge of all the lore, comes up and he's like, yeah, but you get cool Space Goats.
Oh, but I remember that because they were at a convention.
Yeah.
And they did the QA, and the guy's just like, he did the whole nerd thing. He's like, hey guys, I think you guys forgot about something in this book that doesn't make sense to your game.
No, that was an NPC that was standing in a place. And
Yeah.
it's like, that guy doesn't belong. And they're like, oh yeah, we killed him, didn't we? Yes, you did. Oops.
You get your own NPC.
So yeah, he got his own NPC. No, this one was literally on the forums. They're like, Space Goats with a backstory! And everybody read the backstory, and like I said, the 5 people that have no, like, Warcraft history type stuff go on there and, like, go on the forums, and they're like, this is not how this goes, this is not how this goes. And they caused such a thing that, like, he came onto the forums and was like, yeah, I screwed up, but you guys get a really cool race to play now, so suck it up. And it's like, I don't like you anymore! And I'm still gonna play your game, because I'm highly addicted.
If there's one person that's not addicted, there's like 5 other people. So, 10 people?
And ever since I got that annual pass and I played.
You play regularly.
No,
No?
since I got Kingdom of Amalur, I haven't played because Kingdom of Amalur is literally like a single-player MMO
Mhm.
that plays a lot like WoW did, minus the combat, because the combat in Amalur is awesome. So all of a sudden
I
I'm
love
playing,
yeah.
I'm playing Reckoning, and it's literally like, go on this fetch quest, kill so many of these guys, do this, and I'm like, I'm playing an MMO, but all by myself. I've wanted this for years. Because I hate people.
You should. I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised you don't like Guild Wars then, because that's pretty much what that is. You can play by yourself.
I didn't like the mechanics in Guild Wars.
Okay, maybe Guild Wars 2 will change.
Maybe, if it ever comes out.
Yeah, I'm in the beta. ish.
I signed up.
Yeah. I'm really surprised they're not in the Diablo beta too. Or did they even offer it to you?
No.
Wow.
That was just a random
Because like
send out type thing.
because
And I never got an invite. Well, I got a bunch of invites, but I'm pretty sure they were not from Blizzard.
one of those like fishers.
Yeah.
Yay! They use super.
Because Blizzard now has a different email address than the ones that I'm getting all these like Diablo invitations to.
Mm.
Join Diablo 3! It's like, you go to the website and it's like,
Or just even
there's a picture like of Diablo from Diablo 2, screenshots from Diablo 2, and it's like, yeah, it's Diablo 3, put in your login information, don't worry about it.
Oh, it's like there was an app for the iPod, and it was like the top purchased app, and it was Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yellow.
Pokemon Yellow. We were going to talk about it last week, but it was kind of dumb. We don't want to help it anymore.
They had
Well, it's gone
they had
now.
screenshots shots from Red and
Yeah.
Fire Red and Leaf.
And people, it was just a slideshow. is
I
what it
was 3 seconds away from buying it.
Were you really?
Yeah, and then
You
it wouldn't
should
let
have
me.
helped.
It wouldn't let me because I'm like, I want to play Pokemon Yellow.
If you want to,
I was
just
like-
jailbreak your phone and put ROMs on it. Or bust out that copy of Pokemon.
Not that we support ROMs or emulators in any way, shape, or form.
Only if it's against terribleness. Don't. I will support piracy when your game sucks.
Well, then I'm just not gonna download your game at all.
I'm not a hypocrite. I have to experience it before I can say it sucks. That's why I had to watch that Uwe Boll movie. I can now safely say never watch an Uwe Boll movie.
Anywho, next up.
Yes. Bioshock Infinite finally has a date, which is, yay, October 16th this year. Man, October's going to be filled of games.
October and November again.
Again, we're gonna get that release
Yeah.
date window where I have no money and all the games come out.
Everything
Yeah.
just comes out. Bioshock Infinite is coming out October 16th, so it's a huge thing. And for PlayStation 3 users, there is a bonus of the Bioshock 1 on the disc. I think it's a good idea because I don't know what happened to my Bioshock 1.
It's a bad idea when all the other game companies do it, but when I don't know where my game went, it's great.
Rage face. Problem. It also supports the Move controller, oddly enough, because there's been no games that support the Move controller.
What's a move?
Yeah.
Because, like, PlayStation doesn't even talk about it anymore.
They kind of did in that blog post where like comes with Move support.
Even that, like, sticker on the box is getting smaller.
Yeah, it is. It's embarrassing almost.
We have move support! What? Nothing? No.
What's this one thing? You don't know that nothing.
Maybe
I'll talk to my
E3
friend.
this year, they'll...
Maybe
Oh,
I'll
no.
talk to my friend because he's got 2. I'll just buy one off of him because I already have the camera from Eye of Judgment way back when.
I have a Kinect. I play Disney Kinect Adventures on it.
It's fun. It's pretty awesome.
Apparently there's an achievement in there that gets my avatar a Mickey hat with, like, the wizard's hat with the Mickey ears.
Why do you not have
Because apparently I haven't played that game enough. Because, of course, I have no room in my room, so...
it? We'll work towards that.
Yep.
We'll get it tonight.
Slowly.
I'm jealous. That's awesome.
I'm like, free Mickey hat. Because they're expensive on the store.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd Mickey Mouse my guy up, it wouldn't cost me, like, $18. In
You
real
have-
money to change my little avatar. Like, I could
That's
buy
expensive.
it. I know.
And home is like exactly the same thing.
Which,
PlayStation Home.
which is why I like the reward system. Like Alan Wake, if you beat
Yeah.
Alan Wake American Nightmare, you get 3 shirts.
I didn't beat the game and I have 3 shirts.
Yeah.
That froze on me, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I have 3 shirts.
Do you have 3 or do you have 2?
I might have 3, I don't know.
Because there's a girl version and a guy version for every shirt. So.
I don't know. This is when I was trying to figure out what to do with my 200 points.
And all of a sudden I had random shirts that said Alan Wake on them.
So Bioshock Infinite, I'm super excited because it's Irrational Games again.
I never liked Bioshock 1, so.
Oh yeah?
I did.
I love Bioshock. It's so good. 2 stank to high hell.
But that wasn't an
That wasn't
actual-
that wasn't Irrational. And even Ken Levine's like,
Oops.
2? We'll just give him Bioshock, the one that we worked on.
You a Bioshock fan?
I played the first one and I bought the second one.
Don't.
I didn't say play the second one. I said I bought the second one.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not.
The first one I really liked the first one.
Yeah.
It kind of messed with my head for a very long time afterwards.
Would you kindly?
I'd have like.
No, baby.
It was just.
Would you
It was
kindly?
crazy.
I should really.
That game was just insane.
I should try it again. I honestly should.
It's
No,
you should give it a second shot. It's so fun, and
Because I got that with the Oblivion package when they came
Oh,
together.
Oh,
Except I really don't like Oblivion, so.
Yeah, no, I installed Oblivion only because I got it for like $2 for the PC. I was like, oh. Yeah, and I'm so excited for Infinite because it changes up so much Bioshock, but it's still Bioshock at the same time. Roller coasters.
I know, I saw that.
Roller coasters.
That looks exciting. The game world looks pretty. Like, it all looks pretty.
And the best part is, like, the narrator's actually got a voice now, so you can actually voice your own opinion. He actually voices his own opinions rather than, would you kindly? And then you'll just do it like a mindless puppet.
Duh. Silent protagonist has to be a mindless puppet. They can't say no.
Yeah, that's true.
They start shaking their heads and someone just grabs it.
Oh, first person head grabbing. Would you kindly?
See? That's how it works.
Man, I've got magic powers.
Apparently we all do.
I'm okay with
I
that.
learned that in philosophy today. We all have magic.
What do you not learn in philosophy?
And pretty much nothing. We learn everything in that class.
That's Paul's needs to.
It fit with the we learn about unicorns in philosophy.
He doesn't even like unicorns.
But they're in the Bible.
Everything's in the Bible.
There's unicorns in the Bible.
really?
It's so dumb.
Anywho,
Yes,
3DS news, Binding of
Yes.
Isaac, which
it's a very popular.
we've played. Have you played?
I watched Graham play it.
Okay.
It's a very good game.
No.
Think of Zelda, pretty much. The old school Zelda.
The old Zelda's mixed with an isometric shooter, like beep, beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
and
in
very
all
violent,
directions,
and very
then
violent.
extremely violent and kind of creepy.
Imagine Super Meat Boy.
Well, it's made by the guy who makes it.
Yeah.
So,
right. I was thinking that. Yeah.
But Nintendo has said that due to the religious content in the game, they will not be releasing it on the 3DS. Which, honestly, I'm not that sad about.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. It's Nintendo.
Yeah, that's probably another reason why Super Meat Boy is not on.
No, that was a
Either?
completely different reason.
Oh, is this the size
Yeah.
issue? Okay.
Yeah, Super Meat Boy was a size issue. This game is literally because
If you don't know a lot about the Bible, it's pretty much
the story of Isaac.
the Isaac story where, God, you gotta kill your son. Okay, and then the story picks up with the son running away in this game. And
Yes,
then
in the Bible, the man is told to kill his son. He goes to kill his son because God told him to, and then God comes down right in the nick
Right.
of time and goes, "Whoa, don't do
You've
it."
proven your faith
Yeah.
to me, son, my son.
So everybody gets to live and everybody lives happily ever after. This game starts and the mother is told that she has to go kill her son. And she keeps doing other stuff. Like she takes all of his clothes away, all of his hobbies away.
Everything.
She
No
locks him
windows.
into the house.
No windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, and then finally this malevolent God tells her to go kill her son to prove her love for this God. And the kid runs into his room, finds a trap door in his floor that's hiding under the rug that's left in his room. So he escapes to the basement. So your character is this little guy who's naked,
Yeah,
and he runs
it's
around
a pink
in the
little
basement.
circle.
Yeah,
almost.
he runs around in the basement trying to find like weapons and stuff to beat up to kill his mother. Essentially, he has to kill his mother
Yeah,
to
it's
stop
co-
her from killing him.
And it's coming out.
it's
on
not
the-
coming out.
It's not
Oh,
coming
it's
out
not
on the
coming
3DS.
It's already on Steam, so
Oh, I thought it was going out. I thought it was coming out on like the DS or something.
it would have been. It almost did.
They tried.
I
They
would.
got rejected by Nintendo
Because
of religious content problems.
And
it's
that's
like
okay.
Really. Well, it doesn't hurt for trying.
no, and I mean, and again, it is Nintendo where
So
they're still afraid of online.
No.
Online's scary, Tony.
it's full of sexual predators.
It really is.
To Catch a Predator, Nintendo edition.
But honestly, to me, it's a fine game. It's a fine game on Steam, like
Yeah.
on your computer.
Yeah, it's just
And I could see it more as a mobile game than I could as
yeah.
a 3DS game. Like I'd be okay with it, like if on iPhones, and
Do you think Sony
Android?
would put it on their?
that's
console?
the next they're aiming for the PlayStation Vita.
I would totally get on the Vita.
So
I honestly would. That's a dual analog stick shooter. That's all it is.
essentially, yeah.
I told you it's broken.
Elaborate on during our podcast.
That's fine. It's entertaining.
It's funny.
It sounds like someone's gonna lose their hair. At any time, someone might just jump up and
Someone behind
Wagging
me.
up
Just
in the
waiting.
morning.
it'll be one of us. Because we have the most hair.
Damn it. No, I'm cutting mine soon. Next week,
Uh,
spoilers.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Let's go on that. The Amazing Spider-Man.
Video
is
game.
It's getting a video game spin-off, as usual.
Made by Beanox, so
And it looks decent, right?
chance of it being good.
So Stanley was approached.
The Rhino.
Really?
The Rhino's in it, yeah.
Really?
Like from the
I don't like the Rhino.
that was like my favorite episodes, like when I was a little kid, and like they had like the
Yeah.
in color
Venom's
Spider-Man, and they
awesome.
had like the
Hate
Rhino
Venom.
running
Hate
around.
Venom.
Love the
Like
Rhino.
the old cartoons.
Hate Venom.
Venom's wicked.
Hate Venom.
You're really happy that he wasn't in MVC3.
You know what? I'm okay with him like in fighting games. Like in fighting games or Marvel Ultimate Alliance, like Venom. But as a character in the comics and the cartoon, I didn't like Venom.
Why?
I don't.
Maybe he did it, or maybe now I'm just gonna pull a Paul here. Maybe he did as good job as a villain because you didn't like him.
No, that's not why I didn't like him.
you're not supposed to like villains.
No,
Maybe
because
it just the comic books just exploded into the real world because you don't like him that much.
no, I just don't think he's a good. I just don't think he's a good bad guy. That's my thing. Like for Spider-Man, he's not a good bad guy. Spider-Man has to have smart villains.
He is smart.
He is.
I just watched a cartoon today on Netflix, and he's messing with his family.
Yeah, Brock's not that bright. He's conniving and evil, but he's not bright.
The symbiote is.
The symbiote's got Peter Parker's brains.
That's fine.
So
That's all.
But-
it's still brains.
But it doesn't translate all that well in the comics. In the comics, he ends up being a big guy with a tongue that slobbers a lot and is ferocious. That's all he attacks Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like, sound. Venom's like, oh, you got my weakness again.
So is the lizard then.
Yes. I don't really like the lizard. I like Green Goblin. I like the goblins.
Yeah, but the lizard is a.
Isn't he?
He's Doc Connors. Or
He should be intelligent.
He's smart.
Kirk Connors is smart. The lizard's not. And the cool thing about Connors is he's got the dual thing, the Jekyll and Hyde thing, where as Connors he's good, but then if he gets he does the whole Hulk, if he gets mad or angry at someone, all of a sudden it's like mutation into giant ferocious beast that I can't control. So that's where that character foil comes in, which makes him cool. Venom is just pissed off guy all the time.
Well, he becomes good though.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And then he goes bad again, and then he goes good, and then he goes bad, just like all the other comic book characters always.
Wasn't it? If as long as it doesn't involve Spider-Man, he's a good guy. But as soon as someone mentions Spider-Man or Parker, he goes.
No, because they've
goes
teamed
crazy.
up before.
Yeah, they've teamed up.
Okay.
I've read comics like it.
Which
just,
makes zero. It's like,
That's only-
we gotta team up. Okay, let's.
Everyone does a team.
That's the only dynamic I don't
Everybody.
understand.
Well, but Superman and Batman teamed up.
They always team up. Anyways, Spider-Man game.
The part of the news.
Spider-Man game coming out, made by Beanox.
Beanox.
Stanley was interviewed about the game and his Spider-Man stuff, and he was proposed the question of why are you never in these games, and he announced that he is a playable character skin in the Amazing Spider-Man game, which is totally bananas because he's never done that before for starters, and I want to swing around as Stan Lee.
Essentially, yeah, swinging around to Stanley and then beating up bad guys as an old dude.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be old Stanley?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you're like the Stan Lee we all know, not
That's
like not like the Stan Lee from Mallrats that was like young.
So I think that's gonna be completely funny.
It'll be funny.
As a novel thing.
Yeah, once you beat the game or whatever, and you
Yeah.
get the skin.
Or if it's like something where you see the skin in game, but during cutscenes it cuts to the regular Spider-Man suit. That's fine. Although it's jarring, but fine.
Yeah, no, it'll be.
Either as long as they preserve the cutsceneness.
Yes.
Because I remember in Spider-Man 2 when they did that with the cutscenes. Or which Spider-Man where it's like you put the costume on, but it was still Peter Parker's voice, so they had all these novelty costumes.
The Amazing Spider-Man on N64.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Where it's like, it's Venom, it looks like Venom, but it's still talking like Parker.
No, he got all the old Spider-Man. Every time you picked up a comic book issue,
Mhm.
you got the costume from that issue, and it was like so cool.
It was like alien
And they've
suit
never done
Spider-Man.
that in another game again.
Mhm.
Which sucks, because I'm sitting there going, it's not that hard. It's a character skin.
I thought they tried to do it in the last two ones, the ones where
No.
the split shattered dimensions.
No.
Oh.
No,
You
just
can't even play as the shattered dimension characters in the different.
no.
No, weird. Because that noir Spider-Man looks awesome,
Yeah, he's different, and his power, but his power.
but
level
just the
sucks.
costume looks so.
Yeah, the costume's cool.
Yeah, I would love to play as that costume.
No, you don't get him.
So-
And then Beanox got really cheap and only decided to do two Spider-Mans at
Yeah.
once. And that game not so good apparently.
Who knows? I mean,
I got
Amazing
that
Spider-Man
one
looks
too.
great.
Yeah, get back to me on that. See how that goes.
Which game?
He bought that other Spider-Man game.
Which one was
Edge
it?
of Time.
Edge of Time. The idea is cool.
I think it's cool until you start playing it and realize just how dumb it is.
I think we were talking about this with the whole time paradox thing earlier. That's where it's like, I would prefer the whole.
I think Beanox likes Madam Web way too much.
Maybe.
Because it's like.
Well, she plays the role of the old mentor, guides you.
Which is cool, except then all of a sudden, like.
Not like you can add Uncle Ben into that.
No,
game.
but like.
What kind of?
The last Beanox game, not Edge of Time, but the one before that, Shattered Dimensions.
Yeah.
That was cool. Madam Web totally fit in there because she's like, yeah, there's different dimensions of different Spider-Mans, and we're like, we already know that because if you watch the cartoon in the 90s, you knew
It
that.
happens.
That actually happens. This one's like, there's these two dimensions that are actually connected to each other. Go.
That doesn't make sense to me.
And you're like, wait, what? Because
I think they're going off the assumption that people don't realize that it's like that. So when people say like Spider-Man 2099, that happens
in 2099.
That doesn't happen like that.
It's not time travel, folks. It's dimensional travel.
So if they explain it that way.
Yes. I don't know. I haven't played it. I can't really say from what I've seen, it looks a little odd.
I've heard the animations are a little funky in it.
Which sucks because I
all
like
it is.
Shattered Dimensions.
And that's all Spider-Man is animation.
So Beanox, I'm hoping you guys can like, and again, it's going to be I think a free roaming New York.
Yeah.
Let's go swinging.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for because Spider-Man 2 is so fun.
But Spider-Man 2 was fun because of that, and then it got old.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man 3, me.
Maybe if the world was changing all the time, like
they tried that too.
Dynamics.
Also crap.
Which game did they try that in?
The one where you can go into the black suit for no apparent for the
Ultimate
dumpster
Spider-Man?
No.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It had like
Web
Wolverine.
of Shadows.
Yeah.
Dumbest game ever. And the combat in that was wicked.
I heard that
Never
was
played
the saving grace of that.
The combat got fixed by the guys who do like the BMX games and stuff because they're like Spider-Man's tricky when he fights, so let's make it like a skateboarding game where it's like tricks while you're fighting because that's Spider-Man. Made combat stupidly easy but fun. But again, web swinging's the same.
Like, so the world wouldn't change all the time?
The world kept changing because the story kept changing. But I think if they actually did like a 1-for-1 New York, like a Streets of Streets of New York game.
I thought that's what happened in the Spider-Man 2.
I'm not sure. I think Spider-Man 2 did it, and then they kept toning it down because people were tired of having to go all the way across New York to get. I'm like, you're web swinging, lay off.
That's what Spider-Man does. Have you never been a superhero?
Yeah.
If Superman did that, it would be the same thing.
Superman game would be so boring. You'd be like, I need to go here.
Fast travel.
Jump. I guess that's what the Hulk does, but.
Hulk doesn't jump that far though.
Is it? Don't know.
Yeah, he
Not
does.
could.
Yeah, he can jump.
He could, but not in the
He
games.
jumps continents.
That they limited in the games.
Yeah.
He can like jump up to the top of a building or like halfway up a building.
I want to play those old Hulk games now.
Only the one. There was only the Ultimate Destruction one.
Yeah.
Where it was free roaming Hulk.
Yeah, I want to play that one.
Don't play the first like the Ang Lee Hulk movie.
Oh
tie-in game.
no! I've seen now. That's the one where it's like you get 4 different Hulks or something like that, right?
No, you had one Hulk, but then every once in a while you have a sneaking level, and they're like, "You're Bruce Banner, sneak." Because if you get caught, and I'm like, if I get caught, I'm gonna Hulk out. So you get caught, and they're like, "You're going to jail, Mr. Banner," and game over. And you're like,
You're not mad about this?
Like that would be a great idea if like he hulks out in the middle and then the game dynamic changes.
And that's what I was expecting it to be, and it's like no.
Sorry.
That'd be smart.
It's too advanced. Maybe for the Avengers game that will never come out.
Maybe after they just trank him so he doesn't.
They just keep
And
trying.
then he's in jail.
No, they'll use that
I'd be
weird.
okay with that.
They use that weird Sonic gun that they used in the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
That works so well.
Yeah.
It worked well for a little bit.
Wasn't there 2 on him and he even
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's kind of
The
like
2 worked kind of until he totally raged.
until he picked up like a car or whatever and threw it.
piece
At
of
him.
metal. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a metal shield.
Yeah. Shield stops. This metal will stop the sound. Now you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't work that well until he actually threw it in the movie.
I like the Incredible Hulk, and that game was also not that great. But tie-in games, yeah.
Yeah.
See, there you go. The inclusion of Stan Lee will make this tie-in game like that much better.
I'm excited for it only because I'm really excited for the movie.
I'm still
I'm not. I'm watching the movie. I'm not playing the game.
I'm interested in the movie.
I'm cautiously optimistic about the movie still.
It's
Yeah, we only
As
cautiously
more
optimistic
trailers
because the
come
last
out,
two
it's
sucked.
getting better.
I know, as the trailers keep coming, I'm getting more and more towards the optimistic without the cautious in front of it.
Yeah.
But I need one more trailer. There's supposed to be one more trailer coming out relatively soon. I'm like,
I thought it was already out.
no, there's another one coming.
I
Like,
thought the newest one was...
quick.
Okay.
uh,
I thought it was coming out right next to the Avengers one.
I don't know.
It could.
It might have. I didn't see anything on it though, and
Me
I was
neither.
looking stuff up for the Avengers trailer. But so I'm waiting for that one, and I think that will be like the end all be all kind of like if Nick gets really excited about the Spider-Man movie or not. Because I love Spider-Man, as people should know.
Spoilers.
And the web shooters that he actually builds has me excited.
Yeah, because they look like watches.
The only thing, like I've been watching a lot of stuff, is Spider-Man as a character is supposed to be a random kid that by chance gets bitten by a spider. And this one they're leading into a lot more like he was destined to get bitten by the spider.
He's a punk
Which is
kid
a good
that's
check. I
jumping
think
into-
it's a change from the original.
It is, but that's the one that's the cool thing about Spider-Man is anyone could have been Spider-Man.
Well, I guess in a way they're trying to change the origin, so you can't really kill off or have Uncle Ben die. That needs to happen.
I don't think Uncle Ben...
So this way you kind of change it, but you
Don't, yeah.
But you don't.
And I get that, and that's why I'm still cautiously optimistic. Like that could totally if they make it work in the story, I'm okay with it. That's just the one big change that I think is gonna piss some people off.
A lot of people, if Uncle Ben doesn't die...
Oh, he'll die.
Yeah,
He has to.
He needs to.
If Uncle Ben does not die, I'm burning down the movie theater, and then I'm flying to Hollywood and burning down the entire I will make sure they will never make a Spider-Man movie again.
You probably
Oh,
should say
good.
it's
That
on
means
camera.
Spider-Man can be in the Avengers.
Yeah, there you go. Move him over. Let Joss Whedon have a crack at him.
It's not like he's written Spider-Man before.
He hasn't. He's
Oh,
written
I thought
X-Men.
X-Men, that's what he's written.
Yeah, they should put Joss Whedon in charge of an X-Men movie too.
That'd be amazing.
Anywho, that's
Speaking of movies,
movie news.
Ghostbusters 3 is it finally shelved? We can.
It's not shelved. It's not done.
It's finally. I can say it's finally shelved. I'm willing to say that it's finally done. Bill Murray has expressed extreme interest in not being related into Ghostbusters 3, and Dan Aykroyd has sort of backed him up on this as well, saying that he's like, oh, he's my friend, and then I work with him next, so he wants to respect his wishes of not being in Ghostbusters 3.
But you can still make the movie without Bill Murray.
It's hard to say because do you reference him or
Yes.
Yeah.
His character died. They're old.
Yeah, they're pretty fat.
He's a ghost now.
Amazing! Oh man.
CG Bill Murray. Done.
CG. Oh man, that's gonna cost a lot of money.
Everything costs product placement, dude. As long as he's
We're
drinking a Pepsi, he's
We're
fine.
getting to that. We're getting to that. Okay. So Ghostbusters 3.
It's not. They have not said it's absolutely for sure done, but Bill Murray is for sure.
But the thing is, it's hard not to make a Ghostbusters
no,
3
you could
without
say
Murray.
Because they were already supposed to be training the younger people for this movie.
You could say he's the one that died.
Yeah, Bill Murray's just that scapegoat character that is. You don't even have to say died. He's just not here right. It's like the Indiana Jones movies where they're like, oh yeah, it's a shame your father's like. They never actually said that Sean Connery's character was dead in the fourth movie. Mm-hmm. They're just like, it's a shame he can't be here right now.
And there's a picture of him.
And there's a picture of him, and you're like, oh, Sean Connery's dead. And then they're like, for the fifth one, we might bring Sean Connery into it. And you're like,
Oh, you assholes.
wait. And they're like, we never actually said he was dead.
But Sean Connery's retired.
He would come out of retirement to do another indie.
Is that what he said?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll do it.
Just kill off Shia LaBeouf really quick.
No, it'll be him kicking him off a ledge.
Son or junior? Yeah. This is my son.
That's not your son. That's not a son. That's a son. Points to the son. You're a son.
Yeah. Junior? Yeah. I'd like you to meet my junior. There can only be one.
Oh, bad reference. Bad reference. What do you mean? Nothing. I wrong movie.
Bad habits.
This is really other good series. That's really good too. I got it from this really good movie.
Yeah. Anywho.
So it's hard. It'll be difficult
I'm not sure if
think.
it would be difficult.
because I think people recognize Ghostbusters as those guys.
But if they're building it for a new cast, even if he wasn't, he wouldn't be in a fourth one.
Yeah.
So eventually you'd have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Or like this would have been his. They're killing off Bill Murray's character.
Or they're gonna keep making them with a newer cast and keep killing off the old guys.
They can restart it. Like
I don't think
make like a Ghostbusters 1, but like with new people.
Like just reboot.
Instead of a Ghostbusters 3. With
I'm not
like,
sure if a reboot would honestly work with that because
It's not.
Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, like those guys made those
They,
characters.
half those movies were their lines of like.
That was
I looked at the
all-
light ray, stuff like that. You can't. It's hard to recreate those kinds of one-liners.
Yeah.
I
think
yeah, but you could say that about every other movie that they've ever rebooted.
and which is why I don't watch most rebooted movies.
Yeah, a lot of them are pretty bad.
Some are good, and I think Ghostbusters is one of those ones that's hard. You could do it, but it would be really hard to
Yeah.
do.
Like
And you
Incredible
have to have
Hulk.
the right people involved. In
Incredible Hulk was pretty good as a reboot.
Yeah.
Batman.
No.
it. Batman Begins was a
Batman
good reboot.
Begins.
Batman Begins was amazing. Dark Knight was Only,
But it was
only-
still good.
The only good part was Heath Ledger,
Yeah.
obviously.
But I mean, compare. Okay, you have your Tim Burton. You have your Tim Burton Batmans that sit way over here, all on their own,
Those are
because they
so-
should not be connected at all to the Val Kilmer or George Clooney ones. So then you have your George Clooney or Val Kilmer. Everybody's like, "Oh, they ruined Batman," and it's like, "It's okay, we're rebooting the series," and everybody's like, "Intrigue." And then Batman Begins come out, and they're like, "You saved Batman."
And then Superman movie comes out.
Yeah.
Well, after the new Batman movie, they're gonna
Reboot again.
it again.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
the
want
plan.
They want to do a
Justice League.
Justice League.
2015, guys.
Woo! That's enough time for a reboot, right?
Yeah, it's probably enough time for it. Because they still need to do Wonder Woman, which has obviously been so well.
Yeah, that
Flash.
TV show is gonna be a hit.
That movie that turned into an animated cartoon. With Nathan Fillion, granted.
Yeah. Yeah, the Flash movie, which was supposed to star Ryan Reynolds.
No.
No, that's never.
Guess what's not gonna happen now? Because he's the Green Lantern.
That'd be pretty
Green
funny.
Lantern?
A Justice League movie with like
Just
four different
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds. Like, you look familiar.
Just digital. You know what? If it's
Just Deadpool hops in. You know,
yeah, Deadpool comes in because he's
Marvel
like,
DC
guys,
crossover."
don't worry, guys. I've got this movie coming out. It's fine. What are you talking about a movie? What are you talking about, you crazy?
Fourth wall broken. Bye.
Yeah, it's whatever Ghostbusters will be.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
not, it's
it'll
not
be a-
shelved yet, but it's probably undergoing some serious rewrites now.
renovations.
Bill Murray's out. Damn it.
Shit.
There goes.
So
this,
so there
this,
goes our opening scene, our ending scene,
and everything in between. See, so maybe when Bill Murray ripped that script up before, that's what he was trying to just take out all of his scenes.
Oh yeah. Because that's what happened when Dan Aykroyd sent him the script. He literally ripped it up.
And
That's
sent
what
it
he said.
back.
That's what he had said, or Dan Aykroyd said.
Yeah.
Or Bill Murray. Someone said that.
Yeah. Speaking of reboots,
Reboot.
the Vacation series, which I hold dear to my heart.
I think we all should. It's hard.
Because-
It's hard not to, especially our age.
Yes. And Christmas Vacation is something I watch every year. Every year at Christmas Eve, Christmas Vacation.
Yep, that's a good.
It
One.
has become such a tradition that the four of us who watch it every year all own a copy in case someone forgets theirs. So there's four of us that show up with the exact same DVD, just in case. Because one year someone forgot it and I had to run home, which was like a whole 6 houses down. It was a big run. It was cold.
It's winter.
Either who,
Still.
there's talks that Ed Helms from Hangover and The Office and all that lovely stuff will be taking over Chevy Chase's role as they do more vacation flicks.
Chevy Chase is getting old and busy, so
Chevy Chase is getting old,
busy with Community.
Yeah.
and he has Community, but I honestly think that he is Clark Griswold. You cannot replace Clark Griswold with another person. That's just
It's not.
Chevy Chase is Clark. But like I was saying before we started, if you brought in Ed Helms as an older Rusty, like the son of the movies, whose
Okay.
age kept changing anyway, so it really doesn't like he could be 12 and he could be 40 at this point. We really don't know.
Yeah.
Because you watch Vacation and he's this big. You watch European Vacation and he's this big. You watch Christmas Vacation and he's this big. You watch the next, it's always a different actor.
Yep.
So bringing Ed Helms as Rusty, taking his kids on a vacation.
And then Grandpa.
And then
Yeah.
Grandpa Chevy Chase can show up for 5 seconds and be like, "Oh, it's so nice, you're going on your own
I
vacation."
like that.
Yeah.
I used to be on vacations too, you know.
Because the last movie we saw was Vegas Vacation,
Mhm.
where Rusty went and was 17, I think, and gambled all that. Like, he kept winning stuff as Papa Giorgio. And he had to keep hiding it from his dad. So, like, there is the plausibility in there that Rusty's kind of just as big a screw up as his father could be in planning a vacation.
Yeah.
Seriously though, like if Chase shows up in like even for like a minute, that wouldn't be enough. I don't think to make that movie great.
It
Because he'll show up for like, oh man,
But it would just
my
be-
vacations used to be pretty wild too. If you really know. Ah, sorry, I don't have enough time for you to talk to you right now. You're old.
yeah, bye.
Well, they could do like an Indiana Jones thing. Where we're like, oh, it's too bad he couldn't be here right now.
Yeah. Oh, Dad would be so proud of me. No, I think honestly, if they were leaving Grandma and Grandpa's house
Mhm.
and saying goodbye to Chevy Chase as they drove off to like Wally World or whatever to do their own Wally World trip, because Rusty would be like, when I was young, this is what this was our 1st big family vacation. We went to Wally World, kids, so we're all going to Wally World. And they can pretty much redo the entire first movie.
Yeah, because enough people have not seen it.
There's a lot of people that haven't seen the vacation movies.
Mhm.
But
I can't remember them. I've seen them before. I just don't remember them.
It's been such a long
Yeah.
time.
I can pretty much recite Christmas Vacation.
Well, yeah, we know
The
you
other-
can.
the other-
You guys can, but I can't.
So you couldn't do another Christmas Vacation movie without including Chevy Chase
Yeah.
for the entire film, because it's a family in home. Like
We-
it wasn't actually a vacation. They didn't go anywhere. They
No.
stayed at home,
Yeah.
and people came to them. So that's if this were the case, then and
Grandpa
Chevy
would
Chase
come.
was Grandpa. Grandpa has to come to the house.
But
Which
then,
hilarity could ensue.
like he could like come in and do something for like half an hour and then get a heart attack and then get pushed off to the hospital, and then he'll be at the end and be like, I'm okay, but I'm at this community college right now, so well. Man, I know this lawyer. He's kind of dumb. I think he's a hipster. I think you're burning chili, by the way.
That's pretty.
I think it's
Smells
just
good.
cooking.
Okay.
Pardon me. Keep talking.
So I think
Vacation.
yeah,
Chevy Chase.
his random cameo, cross-platform, cross-media-ish, something like that.
Well, have they ruled him out of being in it?
Hmm?
Have they ruled him out of being in it?
Not yet. I mean,
Well,
all
then
this
you-
stuff is all speculation.
I mean, if they go the same concept where it's the family that husband, wife, 2 kids, have grandpa sitting right in the middle of the kids.
Hopefully.
And then,
Well, I mean, honestly, other than Community, I don't think Chevy Chase is doing anything anyways. And obviously, Community had that
probably
awesome
some
lull.
indie thing.
Oh, he's pretty old, isn't he?
Oh, he's almost like Betty White old. He's getting up there.
Getting up there, but he's not.
I think he's 70.
Yeah, he's up. He's getting there.
Betty White's in the 90s.
90s. Oh, she's invincible. She's like a robot. She's a human turned into a robot turned
What?
back into a
Betty
human.
White.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's like a human turned into a robot turned back into a human.
She is a robot.
No,
She got replaced by a Terminator like 30 years ago. No one noticed.
That's why she's kicking everyone's asses.
Yeah.
Especially in that Mars bar commercial.
You can Google Skynet.
Google is Skynet.
Actually, there
Android.
is a Skynet out there. It's a satellite, but it's not meant for any of the things that Skynet.
Google owns it.
that you know of.
Then yeah. For all I know,
Like
they're
Area 51.
yeah, we're launching Skynet. What? No, don't worry. It's just like it's a telecommunication thing. It's nothing big.
We actually haven't even seen the Terminator movie.
What's a Terminator, guys? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Who's Arnold Schwarzenegger?
So Ed Helms.
Ed Helms.
Yeah.
It could work
I
if
almost
they
said
do
Ed
it. If they
Helms.
do it, if they do it right, it could work.
It could. I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
You know what else I'm thrilled for?
More Marvel movies.
Always a good Marvel movie. The Deadpool movie.
Woo!
That is the Ryan Reynolds.
Fixed.
The Ryan Reynolds version.
Yep.
In an interview, he was asked about the Deadpool movie, if he would be doing it still. And I mean, he's seen over the script already, and he likes it, but he wants it to be an R-rated movie. Which, honestly, the only way to do a Deadpool movie.
Yeah,
That's the only way to do it. Like, you'd be dropping F-bombs like a crazy person.
Because he does in the comics.
Yeah.
He swears to himself all the time, and to
Yeah.
himself. That's the other
Yeah, that's-
best part of it. Like that movie is literally going to be. It just needs to be Ryan Reynolds thinking to himself, like the entire, just like a monologue over top of
Like,
the
guys,
whole
just
time.
when you're writing the script, just follow me for like a couple days and
Yeah.
write down everything I say
Yeah.
to people.
And make sure you write down everything I think, because that's very important to this whole process. We have to know what you're thinking. Yes. But how to just go with it.
But I'm super excited because they're, like, this isn't, I think the script that they have now wasn't the one that they started with, because didn't Ryan Reynolds, like, go to them and be like, guys, read these comic books?
Yes, because
And
after
then-
Because he was not involved with that final piece of that Wolverine movie that no
Yeah.
one talks about anymore.
What Wolverine movie?
Um,
I stopped after I saw Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
After
yeah.
that scene, I just stopped because that's
That was a
that's
great
first,
movie.
That's first. Yeah. Oh yeah, first class is
Um,
great, but like the after Deadpool, it's just like what movie?
But yeah, Deadpool appears in the end part, which wasn't Ryan Reynolds. It was a stand-in that looked like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
So Ryan Reynolds went and saw the movie because, of course, he did the opening
Yeah.
cameo.
Okay, people are dead now.
And he's like, yeah. So it's like opening cameo, Ryan Reynolds, beautiful, and then the end of the movie, you're like,
What?
The hell?
That
Why
was-
does he have lasers? I understand the lasers were like what?
those aren't in the comics.
Like I understand he might have regenerative powers,
Which he does.
but
And he has a little device that allows him to teleport short distances, but the swords are on his back, not in his arms.
and they're not claws. Or the claws are.
No, they were
They
swords.
were-
They,
See, I totally my mind blanked
Here.
when I saw that.
He's
Assassin's
the
Creed.
new Assassin's Creed guy.
I blanked when I saw that scene, so I was like,
But so Ryan Reynolds, after seeing that, went
Yeah.
found the people who were writing the Deadpool spin-off movie, because that was supposed to be like directly from that
Yeah.
movie into the Deadpool movie.
and now it's completely
And
different.
he went in and burned all their scripts up and threw his comic book collection on the table and went, read, because you people are idiots.
Well, because now it's like completely separate. It doesn't even have anything to do
Yeah,
with
but the next
X-Men movies.
Wolverine movie doesn't have anything to do with the last
Yeah, but that's a
Wolverine
different
movie.
problem. We'll fix that later.
Like the next Wolverine movie,
Yeah,
like
it's in
Wolverine
Samurai.
Origins 2 is just going to be like Wolverine.
in Japan. It's in Japan. Because they've...
So that thing with Gambit and what? Who? What movie?
Gambit was awesome! No, he wasn't. What are you talking about? He was never in our movies. He used that name on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Remy LeBeau.
What
Remy-
first Wolverine movie? What?
Remy Le... I can't
LeBeau.
remember. LeBeau? LeBeau, yeah. He's in the movie.
Yeah, his name's in the movie.
Fucking bullshit.
Beep.
Whatever. It is, though.
But yeah, like the Wolverine movie is ignoring the Wolverine movie, so the Deadpool movie ignoring the Wolverine movie is no big deal. But either way, I think R-rated is needed, but it won't happen.
I mean,
Because
what kind of jokes do you think they're going to be able to pull off, though?
they'll be able to pull a lot off. He just won't be able to swear as much as he would, and the violence won't be as extreme as you would normally get in a comic. But again, you have to look at a movie studio who's trying to make money off of a not so well known character.
Do you think they'll make, like,
PG-13.
PG-13 version, and then when it comes on Diva to...
You might get a director's
I would imagine so. They did that.
But they're not going.
Like a Ryan Reynolds version.
They changed enough for the Daredevil one.
But that was already filmed.
Oh.
Like that was
Well,
just
you
cut,
think they'll
that
film
was
it?
just cut for time. I doubt they'll film him doing f-bombs and dump bloody jokes and all that like bad jokes.
If
Well,
I were
just
Ryan Reynolds, I'd be like,
Make
yeah.
a PG-13 version, and then in the DVD have a Ryan Reynolds version.
But then you
Rated
just
R.
have to you just have to film all that extra footage. That's the problem.
Well, no, you just
That's-
mold together what you have from the other movie and just
Yeah,
fill
it'll be
in the
fine. It'll be
scenes.
great. Or maybe they'll just release 2 versions of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the theater if you want to. Put on like fake 3D glasses that let you see the adult version, and then.
I don't know, 2 separate versions where it's like
Kids.
Deadpool PG-13 version, Deadpool rated R version.
Too much money
No.
for a studio. That would
Yeah,
be too
that'd
much.
yeah.
Because you have to think they're cheap. Like
But then
whatever-
again, the Avengers movie is coming out.
yeah, but the Avengers isn't rated R,
That's true.
which it could be.
I don't think it wouldn't be as fun though.
Yeah.
But it could be rated R. Like some of the comics have gone really dark.
Oh yeah, that's true. But
And like really sexual.
Deadpool's always been like this, off the hook, off the.
Oh, I
off
know.
the wall,
He's
like-
got to be nuts, but at the same time, remember, you're not dealing with the Avengers, which is a bigger name. You're dealing with Deadpool, who comic book people,
But
Who does
okay,
he even fight though? Like
but-
who would his like?
whoever he's hired
Weapon
to
X.
kill,
Oh,
and
people?
Weapon X, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, but you can make Deadpool rated R because was Blade well known before it came out?
Was Blade rated R?
Yeah, some of the stuff that's in that.
That's true.
It wasn't a well known character. You could do it.
And
They could
I
pull-
guess with Ryan Reynolds, he's a name.
He's a
And-
big
and-
star.
Like he would have enough pull.
We'll see.
It's possible.
It'd be good if it was rated R. I just don't think it would be rated R.
I think it will be. I'd be very. I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Yep.
But at the same time,
It's gotta get Chuck
I'm-
Norris
or
PG-13 down.
Just don't get Chuck Norris into
don't
any
put
of your
Chuck Norris
movies.
in the Deadpool movie, or it'll be Ryan Reynolds kicking off the head of Chuck Norris on a stand-up.
I can't.
Sure you can. Deadpool could beat Chuck Norris.
Deadpool could. It'll be a standee. of Chuck Norris. Roundhouse kick his head off and be like, what? What are you doing? Nothing.
Beating up Chuck Norris.
Who's Chuck Norris? No, don't worry about it.
And then a big trailer came out this
There's
week.
a very big trailer. The next Avengers trailer
Yes.
came out, and it showed more action.
Lots more action.
Explosions!
And a giant flying metal
Snake.
snake.
We'll bring the party to you. And then, oh my god! What are you doing, Stark?
Fly that way!
Get away from us!
And I was
I'm
reading
sure
it.
that's what Black Widow was doing. Oh,
Black Widow's like,
go away.
it's
I
her like,
don't have superpowers.
Does she not have it?
Huh?
Does she actually just not have it?
No,
no,
she's
her and Hawkeye.
She's like a.
But
Hawkeye's
Hawkeye
kind of-
has the arrows.
But that's not really a superpower.
But
His superpower is he can't miss.
Yeah,
That's anyone can have that.
but still.
But
not a
his
super-
arrows can do anything.
Oh, a bow and arrow guy.
Yeah.
But that can't miss.
I guess, but anyone can be not miss.
No, like he can't.
Iron
Like,
Man
a guy
can't
can
miss.
be like five. The guy can be around 5 different corners, and Hawkeye can be like.
Iron Man can do that
Ding, ding,
too.
ding, ding, ding.
Iron Man can do that too.
Iron Man can't do that.
No.
His suit.
He would just start
But
blasting.
that's not him. That's his suit doing
Yeah.
it.
So
This is actually Hawkeye doing it.
Yeah,
What
I
about,
don't-
what
it's
about
a-
like Bullseye or whatever from...
so they're pretty much the same power.
it's the same
Bullseye
person.
and Hawkeye are pretty much like Hawkeye's the good guy. Bullseye's the
It's
bad
funny when you play Ultimate Marvel 3 and one of his opening quips is like, "I'm not Bullseye."
Is it, in one of the comics, Hawkeye actually like pulls off his fingernails and uses them as weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's...
Because he's trapped and that's the only way he's getting out, and these people have just killed his entire family, so he's relatively pissed, so he doesn't really feel pain, so he pulls out all his fingernails and kills everybody.
With his fingernails.
I don't think it's too much of a super. It's more than usual.
It's better than
It's
Black
better-
Widow.
Yeah.
Who has none? And
Who's carrying around a
Nick
little
Fury.
pistol in the trailer? Come on, big snake.
Yeah.
Bring it!
Ping, 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 ping.
Oh wait,
Oh,
she doesn't
I'm
have an
done.
accent in the movies, that's
So she might as well just be wearing like a red shirt.
Well, she has her wrist things, so she might have like things.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
still, what is that going to do to the giant?
There's a
metal
lockpick
snake?
hiding under there, and maybe a little explosive in this one.
Mm.
Oh!
She's got acrobatic.
Snake turns around and just spins all like, oh my god, you've got a
Who
little...
doesn't have acrobat?
You have to have acrobatics or you're not a superhero.
Yeah.
Hulk doesn't have acrobatics.
He doesn't need it.
He
He
can
can just...
climb.
I guess.
That's and jump really
He
good.
catches Iron Man.
That was a
out of
good-
the
that was-
air.
That was a good shot.
Iron Man falling just...
I got a new toy. I got a red toy figure. Do you have a red toy figure? I've got one.
But we're obviously getting a very much more sentient Hulk,
Yes, I'm excited for that.
which is cool.
Yeah, because it showed it off a little bit in the end of Incredible Hulk. A little bit.
Yes, where he's...
He's all like,
Where Edward Norton,
Yeah.
who turns into Mark Ruffalo.
would you like to see? Would,
What do you...
turns into Mark. For some reason, he just gets older too.
Maybe they'll explain that, like he transformed so much that eventually his features just changed.
I don't think so.
They're just going to ignore it.
Yeah,
and go
it's
with it, but
It's fine.
that'll be, it's like, weren't you? No.
I'm excited to see scenes where it's Hulk and him talking to Mark Ruffalo, and no one else sees Bruce either. It'll just be him talking to like thin air. It's like, who's he talking to? Because that happens all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like,
happens.
It happens. So like, I'm excited to see like, you should go help them, Hulk, and like, and she's like, Hulk, blah blah blah. They just think I'm a monster, and then she's like, no, they don't think you're a monster. Who's he talking to?
It's okay, big buddy. What's going on? Lock him up. I'm still excited to see who the bad guys are.
Yeah, nothing. Still nothing. That's like there's still like a half a split shot of what they could be.
There's, really fuzzy footage of something that looks kind of like a frost giant, but might not be a frost giant.
It could be anything at this point. Like I'm more inclined to go away from Skrulls.
I can't remember where I was reading. There's like Skrulls, Frost Giants, or something called Broodians or Brooders.
Well, there was a war with the Super Skrulls against someone else, wasn't it? Who's the other
Kree.
faction? The Kree, yeah.
Kree, but the Kree are good?
Yeah, I think so.
Can't remember. They're
Depends
supposed
on-
to be good.
Yeah.
Most of them, anyways.
Well, and Jocelyn's smart enough not to put them in there.
No. It's too much for one movie.
Honestly, it could just be Loki. Loki's a good enough bad guy that...
Or Loki replicates himself into lots of different guys.
That sounds like.
And to
That's
me,
a
it
trick.
looks like there's a lot more Loki going on because they're all fighting each other.
Well, they also don't want to spoil who it could be if it's not Loki, right? So, I like the scene where Loki's all like, "You're so desperate for human beings." I'm like, "You've made me desperate, you asshole."
So.
No,
No,
I'm very What?
that trailer's gonna be. And Iron Man gets a new suit, Mark 7.
Yes, 7. He's already on 7. I thought he ended with 5.
No,
at
he
the end
ended
of
with
2.
6.
Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3. I'm just trying to count from the movies.
There were some prototypes that he never actually wore in the movies.
Oh,
So he was on 6 by the end of 2.
Okay.
Because they were talking about designing another costume for him.
Yeah. Well, they've designed everyone else's costumes
Yeah.
again, so
Um,
I'm excited to see the dynamics of them like yelling at each other and fighting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so fun.
that'll be good.
And honestly, that could be like half the movie all by itself.
We're gonna have to.
Yay.
So, site news or
Site news, Sunday.
hold on.
I know,
Yes, I know you know Sunday.
and I know Monday.
Do you know the results from Monday?
I think lasagna won.
Yeah. Last I seen. I think.
Really? This is the first. I didn't share it. No, that's why.
Me neither. There's not that many votes. But.
Okay, so Sunday.
Sunday,
It's Batman.
Toronto Batman.
Toronto Batman. Have you seen it?
I have. I don't understand what the.
You guys are
What it
jerks.
was?
No, I knew what it was. I don't. What are we doing right now?
We're just
So we
talking
talked
about
about it.
Oh, we're just talking about it. I thought
Yeah.
it's so funny.
It was
amazing.
It's awesome.
I'm Batman! I'm gonna solve these mysteries, but I can't open this beef jerky.
Batman.
It's Batman! Guys, it's Batman! My parents are dead! And like this little kid's like,
Batman, can I have a hug? You're on my mom and dad. Mom and dad are dead.
and then he goes to the bar!
Yeah.
Batman's night out. I saw that, I was like, what the hell is going on in this video?
Oh dear.
And he's paying for things. It's just funny.
Yep.
That's a good video.
Question of the week. Thanks to Harrison over here, everybody. Pizza or
This guy.
lasagna?
Definitely lasagna.
It came out even.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
Apparently, an even number of people voted.
Wow.
Yep.
What was
So,
Come on, it's Garfield's food, guys.
what did I vote?
You voted lasagna.
Good for me. I like both, but
I voted lasagna too.
Lasagna.
it? Yeah. That's what-
Lasagna is the only, because you can have so many different types of lasagna.
like you can't have a lot of different kinds of pizza.
Pizza's.
That's a that's
I know, but pizza is just,
What were the
everyone
numbers?
orders
What
pizza.
were the numbers?
6 and 6.
Oh, 6 and 6.
It
That's
was,
not
it
bad.
was a baby little intro for the week this week. But
Yeah.
It's because people were probably like, I like poutine and stuff like that better than all of that.
they probably like both, and I didn't let them actually select both this week. So
Oh, you should have had an option for both.
no, it's one or the other. Showdown: lasagna or pizza.
Okay,
there is
but-
no.
And obviously that didn't help.
Okay, they're
Tie.
Deadly's Warriors.
Showdown.
Who is tastiest?
New web series. Barrel roll.
Who is tastiest? Oh, bad.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake review.
It was good.
It's
Go
good.
get it. Play the first one first.
Yeah, I highly recommend to play. They're even like, I had not played Alan Wake 1 in a while, and there was a few things that I was kind of confused of.
I remember them because I played Alan Wake more recently than you. So I remembered stuff. It was good. It's a good game. It's relatively cheap. Go get it.
Yeah, Alan Wake 1 you can get it on demand too.
Hump Day Humor we skipped this week to premiere our
Hump Day Humor
presents Fresh Prince of Thieving by Barrel Roll News.
Boom, 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 boom. I actually know the lyrics now too.
And we actually premiered it Monday at school.
Yes, it was a project.
It was a project.
We did fairly well on it.
We did really well on it.
Fairly well.
Fairly well.
Fairly well is my well. Well is like
A
B++.
plus plus.
A plus plus. I'll give you the lowest mark possible. A minus minus.
That took about a week to do
Yeah, no,
in total.
we can't rap.
And yeah.
Started collecting taxes in my neighborhood.
I got one little scrap.
John misunderstood. So away I hurried. Greens of Sherwood.
I was gonna say Forest of Sherwood.
I know. Because we couldn't use forests. It didn't work, remember?
No,
So many rewrites.
on the spot.
They had to be.
Mm-hmm. Lesson learned: don't rap or dance.
No,
I'll
are
make a
you
music
kidding? Our
video.
dancings are epic. We should just make dancing videos.
I'm not allowed to bars.
So if you haven't watched that, go watch that.
Please go watch it. We'll probably link it again at
It's
the end of this.
interesting.
We'll link it everywhere.
Damn, Skippy, it's interesting.
Damn.
Word
What?
up!
What?
And then Netflix Movie Friday. Which we
It's
had
not
to-
really a movie. I don't think it's hard to say.
Documentaries or movies?
Documentaries. The Palm Wonderful presents the greatest movie ever sold.
Is that on Netflix?
Yes.
It's funny.
I have to watch that.
It's good. His name just blanks me right now. Steven something or Mark something. I tagged him in it.
I tagged him. Yay. Hold on.
Steven
Now I have to
Murdoch?
go- I have to go read it.
Morlock. Morlock.
Hold on, I have to get to this stupid thing. I was reading Facebook posts. It's the perfect way of knowing what our website's been doing. Whew. Morgan Spurlock.
Morgan Spurlock. Why did I say Murlock? His movies are always good. I mean, I've meant to see. I still haven't seen the one where he's looking for Osama bin Laden.
No, I haven't seen that one.
I heard it was really funny.
But honestly, this one's way like if you watch.
If you watch his documentaries.
But if you watch Super Size Me, it's a little bit more controversial than.
Yeah.
Like this is not controversial at all. It's more of just like an exploration into product.
Yeah, because
placement.
I find it funny that a lot of the companies weren't interested in doing this either, because it's not displaying them in a negative light.
But I think they thought it would be.
But it's showing what the process is to get a movie built from the ground up.
Yeah, but honestly,
With
if a guy who pretty much like tries to take down McDonald's calls your place,
Or
going
tries to
like,
find Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. Hi, I'd like you to hi Coca-Cola. Yeah, I'd like you to represent my movie. Blah 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 blah. Click. Like Coca-Cola's already like they hear his name and they're like no.
Morgan
Spurlock.
Don't call.
Don't answer the phone, guys. Guys, don't answer the phone. He got some good companies.
Yeah,
though,
he did. Some of the companies I would never heard of.
Well, there's that deodorant company.
Yeah, or his Mane and Tails.
Mane and Tails shampoo.
I liked his idea. I liked his idea for his commercial.
Good for you and a horse.
I really wish that was an actual commercial.
What, him bathing his son who's bathing a horse?
Yeah, that would have been funny.
They did it.
No, they
It's
did.
at the end of the movie.
No, they did.
Yeah.
No, it's not in there.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I just watched it last night.
So did I.
It's not in there.
There's him bathing his son who's bathing a small horse.
Oh, a small toy horse. I'm talking about like an actual 30-second ad like they did with the other three.
They're not gonna do that.
That's what I wanted.
Mane and Tails couldn't afford that.
Well, whatever. That would have been funny. That's what I was looking forward to.
But it's an interesting thing
It's
with product placement in movies.
Yeah, because if you don't know, literally he went, that was $1.5 million is what he got in total.
I'm not sure.
I think that's what the reported budget is, because not many people tell how much money their movie took to make.
Yeah.
He was pretty open with it, obviously.
Had to be.
So, because the website that I use to check my facts on screen.com, they actually have a good way of seeing how much money a movie made, and it made negative $600,000 because they could compare it to how much money his budget was.
Yeah.
And that's, for a documentary, that's surprising already.
Yeah.
That it came out. Palm Wonderful presents.
Pretty much.
Expensive juice.
Really expensive juice.
So.
But it's cheaper than buying 99 cases of Sunripes.
Apparently so. If you want your daily intake of pomegranate juice.
Yes.
I've learned that.
No, it was an interesting look into all of it. I mean, honestly, I think we should go to Mini, and they should produce our newscasts.
I will drive. They'll give me a car, and I will drive a car.
Yeah, our intro will just be the two of us pulling up in a Mini.
What up? Welcome to the newscast brought to you by Mini.
Yep, by Mini Cooper.
What up? It's not a lot of podcasts do that now, though. Get sponsored. I know Dignation always got sponsored. Anything on Revision 3 got sponsored.
Okay, you work on that. Call Coke.
No, Coke never sponsored. We can get beer to sponsor us.
Then I couldn't drive you home.
That's okay. That's a fair.
I'll just stay here.
That's a fair. What? What are you talking about? This driving? You can't do that when you're alcohol.
Oh dear. We'll call Big Rock, see if they'll sponsor us.
Yeah, that's good. We'll call it Brewster's. Brewster's probably would.
Mm.
Who knows?
Raspberry.
This is you. Yeah, we could get sponsored, man. We could actually start making money. When we say we go to work, we're actually working.
So wait, that was $10 plus the website thing. We're down $18. Oh, and the camera. Oh yeah, we're poor.
Yeah, no, advertising will fix all that. Hey, if our video gets enough money, we'll start wearing shirts.
Next week on The Big Bang Theory, Leonard Nimoy.
Yes. Barrel Roll News T-shirt.
I'm not paying you for that.
But we could put a logo on the top, like he did in his movie.
Only if they'll pay us.
Or give us something.
Yep. Anywho.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's it. You guys want to add anything? You're here for the first time.
I'm good.
I have nothing to say.
Welcome to How It's Made.
It's like an episode of How It's Made. For you guys.
Ooh.
How It's Made.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's two guys sitting on a couch.
Yep.
Talk.
What's going on?
No, they just go with it.
Yeah. Just don't question anything.
What would you suggest I say?
I
Is
don't
there
know.
something you want me to say?
No.
Oh,
Maybe-
why'd you ask?
No, I'm saying comments, questions, concerns, queries, pregnancies.
Snooki's
Who's the
pregnant.
father?
I don't know.
We'll find out next season on
Pickle.
Jersey Shore.
Next
No Jersey Shore talk.
Snooki's pregnant.
baby Jersey.
You wanted to know. You said
Yeah,
pregnancy.
who's pregnant?
Snooki's
Pregnancy.
pregnant.
What's going on? Let's cut. Before I get confused more.
Okay then, from everybody here, have a good one.
Bye.
Boys.
Bye.
Oh dear.
Let's cut.
You asked!
Scared.